Hey everybody, welcome to the Larry and Neil Show. I'm Larry.
I'm Needles.
And I'm Kiki.
We have a very special guest tonight, my wife Mary. But
My wife.
She doesn't want to ruin her life, so
Very
she's not
nice.
going to show her face on
Should be
camera.
associated with us. I
Hi, Mary.
agree with that.
Hi.
Should we apologize for the audio from last week?
Yeah,
We apologize.
that was.
We are the most
Mark was
ramshackle
just-
operation.
I don't know what he was doing, rubbing his beard on the microphone or what, but it
I
sounded
think there's
like
like spilt like barbecue
It's so-
sauce on it and he kept licking it or
Yeah,
something.
it sounded like the wreck of the Edmonds Fitzgerald to me, man. Like we
Activated
were
his
going
fentanyl.
down.
Rubbing on
Right,
his
right.
chin like that.
He probably
So-
the mic was probably scratching his part that he never, you know. He was probably
Sitting right
like,
here,
"Oh,
but
this
you
is
can't be too short
perfect."
with that guy. I think
I don't
he just
need
got
to.
too comfortable. Motherfuckers
It was
are
a good
real
pod, though,
comfortable
yeah.
around here. Let me
Yeah,
tell you.
yeah, but
Don't like that shit.
he's always interesting.
So we
without a doubt.
apologize to all 5 of our listeners.
Yeah, tonight the sound is going to be the sound is going to be great. And you know what?
We're gonna be ear delicious.
We
tonight.
forgot to say how YouTube shadow bans us.
I mean,
We should just mention it though.
Okay.
Shadow banning still happens, people.
yeah, you gotta look for
It's
us.
not
but-
over.
And we say shadow ban because they don't know who we are.
Well, I mean, they definitely know who we are. The algorithm has shown that they know
Well,
who
somebody's
we are, but
somebody's reviewing the tapes every
they-
week.
We are the
They're
bottom
like,
of
"Yep."
the barrel every week.
Absolutely.
Out of 1 million downloads, we are 1,000,001. They
Yeah,
just
they're like,
push us
I
right
gotta
the
listen to this
wayside.
again.
Yeah, that's all right though. So we're still trying, see how things go. So I went to this place today, with Dago Deli.
That's what it's called.
Sounds good.
I mean, it should have been. That's what. But
Oh.
these guys were full regalia, chains.
Oh, horn,
So I
the
was
horn in
thinking.
the hands.
No, I didn't see any horns. But I was thinking we should have like a Guido games, like a Guido Olympics.
Yeah, yeah.
Like whoever cuts the garlic the thinnest.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll have like the Cuomo who can assault a
Absolutely.
lady the quickest in a
Yeah.
minute. You know, who can throw a cutty the longest.
Oh, those games are going on every weekend
Yes.
in Melrose Park.
Absolutely.
Really? You think so? I think there's a
Yeah.
lot of nefarious things going on there, right?
Well, yeah, there's a lot more than nefarious shit.
Yeah, not
but
I think
those
the
are just
lobster
Mary's
all
our
done, though.
resident-
these are like the opening games every night.
Ah,
It
yeah.
starts the night off.
She's shaking her
You
head
have to
now.
throw a sausage into like a pepper, like
Yeah,
roll.
yeah.
That's how you, like how you shoot the thing, the flame. So, what do you call it?
Guy's holding the bun like 9 feet away. You gotta throw the hot
Or you
dog
could just
into it.
keep it in your ass later.
Yeah.
I tricked you. Ready getting.
Oh man, he's hungry, but not in his
Here,
mouth.
Earmuffs, buddy.
Oh,
Earmuffs.
Spalding. I forgot he's still here.
Yeah, don't
well,
speak that way in front
I
of
haven't
a
forgot. I
child,
think he shit
asshole.
himself.
Why is that? Larry's got to change his diaper.
When was the last time you changed Spalding?
I mean, we're going to talk about a
He
fake
goes to
baby
the toilet
right now.
himself.
oh, he does.
Yeah.
He just wears a diaper as like a.
Larry just leaves him in the living room. You know, throws
He's
him
a
away.
fashion
with that.
statement.
Go get
Yeah.
some cools. I'll be right back in 3 weeks. That's all right. Though.
That's so he could pick up the younger chick.
Did you hear the delay in
Yeah.
that? Oh boy,
I had to
That
choose
makes
the right
sense,
Larry's
word.
going to admit to committing another crime on the podcast.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
At least your
Spalding.
lawyer's here. You can do that.
My wife,
My wife. That's
she's
funny.
also a lawyer.
So Larry's buying a car. Mm-hmm. Better than the scooter.
Well, I'm not
And
getting
this
rid
is
of
all
the
we got to talk
scooter.
about. Nobody can come up with anything. You guys are just sitting here like
So
two
I went to go
retards.
get a car.
Well, it's
me
gonna be
and my
winter
wife
time soon,
today.
you know?
And we're gonna get a Toyota Camry 2011. Real fucking excited about that because we're. What happened is we only have one car, and my mom and dad, my dad smashed
up,
up
Big
my
Joe.
mom's car, and they're down to one car, and it's like. I used to borrow my mom's car to take up the slack, and now there's no third
Now
car.
that you're
in
not
the
on
picture.
opiates anymore, you can actually drive
Yeah.
regularly and not smash up. But Mary, on
Absolutely.
the other hand, is going to treat that thing like a bumper car.
No, you know what? You ever see this angel seat? It's a commercial on TV. It like raises your ass like 3 or 4 inches so you can see.
Like a
o-
telephone book.
yeah, but
Okay.
it's
Is it made by the
cushion-
Chinese?
Probably.
Yeah, they're probably listening to us also. When you're doing
Yeah, and so but she can't see over the dash.
I know. I've
Of
been in
any
the car.
car.
That's
If you-
not
if
good.
You check out
Yeah.
an old episode of Larry and Needles. We did
Yeah.
driving Larry and Needles where
Yeah.
Mary almost killed us.
That was great.
Yeah, I don't know about great, but I mean,
I go
was
through that every day.
satisfactory.
I feel like a fucking driver's ed teacher.
why is that? Oh, with Mary.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, no. Listen,
Every day
women
I'm with a
shouldn't-
new driver and I don't know what
Okay,
they're
here
going
we
to
go.
do.
5 things women shouldn't do: drive,
Vote.
hold office, repeal the 19th Amendment. And I'm going to give you a rebuttal to that, is that they shouldn't pay taxes.
Right.
All right, so there you go. Give a little, get
It's
a
a
little.
win-win.
Yeah, I mean, next, we got 3.
Sit home and look pretty.
What are you talking about?
Things
The
women
rules
should
were-
do.
From a sugar baby. That's all. This is all from a sugar baby perspective.
We're not talking about you sitting home.
Clean the
looking
pool
pretty.
and a Speedo every once in a while. That's all right. Let's see.
That's actually a good gig.
Planes. They shouldn't fly planes. We all know that because
well, that goes along with the driving.
No, driving and flying planes are
Right.
two completely different
No, I
things.
shouldn't drive anything. That's just.
Except you crazy. Right?
Oh, yeah, well, that's a given.
Oh, I'm on fire.
All I think of when you talk about women driving is that Family Guy episode, is that Asian one. I need to get in the left lane. Everybody ready? And she just turns
No, I
over
haven't seen
and
that
destroys all the cars.
Oh, well, now a lady
I'd
Asian
turn now.
driver, come on.
Yeah.
That has got to be the hierarchical rating. That is
All
top
time.
notch.
yeah,
I
that's
mean, you got to watch out. They'll hit you up, and then
And they won't even see it.
then they'll turn you into a commie.
Yeah. What
all
happened
your
back
shit.
there? Yeah.
I mean, they're already starting digital ID
Well, the
rollout.
kid that killed me almost was a white kid. And
Well, first of all, he's
Oh, the one that ran you off the road?
yeah, and then the other time I got hit by a car, I think they were, those were some punks. They were young punk kids.
yeah, well, he shouldn't have been hauling
I think
ass.
they did it on purpose, though.
I
That
think
was
you
the
just came out of
difference.
nowhere and they just hit you. It was like a deer, like a drugged up deer on a scooter.
And it was great.
Larry didn't realize he was
Yeah.
driving through someone's
Yeah,
yard.
well, you just got to go straight at the end of the street.
Well, there was this retarded kid that was friends with my next door
You shouldn't
neighbor.
talk about yourself like that.
And he's like, hey, I just saw your next door neighbor get hit by a car with his little scooter. And they're like, no
That's
way.
what you told the neighbor?
No, the kid, somebody a few blocks away was friends with my next door neighbor. They saw the people hit me.
okay.
Told him.
And he called, his
Jesus.
buddy, and then
Yeah.
they called
Oh,
my
man.
wife, and then
My wife, son of a bitch.
so
I can't
she
believe
knew
I did
about
that.
it before the cops or anybody even called her.
Yeah. Well, that's good when you know at least you're friends with people.
Well, at least
Then
you know
they-
he's not dead. He doesn't show up for like
Well, yeah,
8
but at least
hours
somebody
and-
called.
Yeah, that's what happened last time.
I'm surprised he didn't get a DUI for that
I
shit.
said, you know what? Call my wife. I gave him the phone number. They never called her.
Oh, yeah,
Why
she used
would
to
they?
call hospitals and
Yeah,
stuff
Mary.
looking.
She
Yes.
still has a microphone on too.
You got the microphone on. I hope you're not watching TV.
She is watching TV. You probably should go
Seriously.
grab that. Go grab
Okay.
that mic because we're probably getting residual.
Give me
off
the
it.
give me the mic. You're
I'm
gonna-
sorry.
grab it.
I'm sorry.
That's no, you don't have to
I
apologize.
mean, you say you want to do
Larry's-
this.
It's
and
Larry's fault,
Let
though.
me tell you. I know you hit. I know you
and then
slap
you
Larry
clam
around
up.
and he's
Okay,
scared
yeah,
of you.
here
Too
again.
high or
If I
something.
change
Oh yeah. she's-
Okay.
Okay.
If you change your mind,
Jeez. Let me tell you. Larry's turning tricks for freaking
For biscuits.
poppers.
oh, whatever.
He's got his mobile glory hole out there. By the bun and beef.
Beef and
Where's
bun.
that place? I haven't heard of it.
That's all right though.
Yeah.
Come on.
Did you
Now
see
he's
the
just acting
smirk
like
on
a
his
C-
face? Yeah.
Dude, this guy, we were talking about this Kiriko guy. Kiriko guy, the guy from the CIA.
You're talking about the one that's on all the
Yeah,
pods?
he was just on Rogan today. It's very weird that they're letting this guy talk about all this shit. I know you're saying, oh, he's in the CIA, but it's like he's so nonchalant about
But
it.
no, but that's the thing. He's in the CIA, so that's why they let him talk about it. It's,
Blood in, blood out.
Yeah.
it's one of those
But at
voices.
the same time, it's like very forthcoming with all of this stuff. Like, stuff, I mean, it makes them, the funny thing is, it's like we hold these people to these standards. We think they're so smart, but they're all just imbeciles like everybody else.
Absolutely.
It's crazy, but it's the truth.
Well,
You know?
But it's like, what really are these, like, what the fuck do these people do? Like, there's crazy shit like waterboarding for days and days. Like, Jesus, man.
Well, I
Like,
think
what
there's
kind of
different
person are you?
standards that they choose in a person to let them have the job to begin with, and maybe, the qualities that they're looking for are not as obvious as
Well,
what,
they
what
want like
we
a-
would think would be
They
acceptable.
want like someone that's sort of sociopathic, but
They're
doesn't.
not looking for
but has
honesty
empathy still at the
necessarily.
same time.
They're on
like
that
bored
edge. They're on that,
teetering
yeah.
on that.
Well, and the thing is,
loyalty, but Exactly.
Yeah, but loyalty doesn't matter because they all threw each other under the bus. That's the whole.
That's
fucking
because
thing.
nobody has any balls anymore.
It's not really the
not
loyalty
that.
thing because
It
these
is-
guys are all expendable. The next guy that comes
That's-
up is going to kill that, is going to
Exactly.
execute that guy.
Like-
This guy's going to take over his job until he gets a little too comfortable, and the next guy's going to kill that
Well,
guy.
it's like
It's like the mafia, except they have the power of putting you in prison.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing
You
is,
know,
it's like
depending on
these
what they
guys
feel
slow.
like doing.
They like slow roll shit. They're like, okay, well, this president is not going to let us do shit, so we're going to ride it out for 4 years because this guy might be gone again. And there's people working in these companies for any 3-letter agency 40 years.
Well,
Yeah,
they-
Crazy. Like, think about that.
Well, because you watch a lot of this crap, and they develop these contacts in different countries, and they try to work them over the years to put them
Recruit
in
them and
position.
shit, yeah.
Well, recruit them, and then they're working with them for so long, and then, all right, you're next in line to get power in this country.
and
Right,
Once
right.
we execute this guy.
Well, it's like if we ever had a successful coup. You know what I mean? Like
In this
when
country?
we put a new person in power in any country.
No,
Never-
yeah, but
it
it's
never
always
works.
like what Kiki said. It's
a
the
puppet.
carrot and the stick thing, you know. You
Yeah.
do this, and then you put in this heavy fucking powerful position, and then
Well,
you know.
But then they want dirt on you too.
And
though. That's the
everybody's
thing, like-
dirty. That's it.
Yeah.
Everybody's corrupt and they're dirty and they got something on you. So once you're in it, man,
yeah,
It's a
You're
vicious,
fucking done.
it's a vicious cycle.
Yeah, it's
Well, here's the thing,
done.
and like, dude, the CIA is not stupid. These guys have backup after backup after backup. When this guy thinks he's too powerful, he's in charge, and he thinks he's the almighty one, doesn't have to listen anymore. Guess what?
Yeah, they
Same
get rid-
thing.
Yeah, it's all
happened. I mean,
cyclical. It's just
yeah.
fucking
And
here
like-
comes in this new boss, same as the old
and,
boss.
this,
the
and the
same
dude
bullshit.
speaking on Rogan, he's whatever he's saying. It's okay if he says it. Trust me. He's not saying
When they give him
anything.
clearance to do
Yeah,
all of
right,
this shit.
exactly.
There's
Exactly.
But the crazy thing is he's like gets into this shit about it's like the way that you like think how these people work. They're so inept. You know what I mean? Like everybody's fighting with It's like who's got the biggest balls, and that's all
Well,
it
even
is.
when it comes down to CIA versus FBI, this
Yeah.
and that, it's like they don't want to work
Well,
together. They
domestic
think
and
they're
foreign.
Yeah, but they think they're better than each other, and they're not gonna help each other out. They're not gonna do like CIA is not gonna benefit the FBI because
Yeah.
you can make them look better
And
than
then
them.
9/11 happens, right?
Well, yeah, well, a perfect example.
Yeah.
you
They're
know?
really because they're tracking these people. They got all this information. They know what's going
then
on.
you
People
got-
are sending them wires that hey, something crazy
You know,
is happening.
shit going on with like Comey, crooked as fuck, and
Oh, they're all fucking.
doing shit on social media trying to get likes. It's like, okay, dude, really?
The weird thing
You
is
know,
too,
you know,
like
do
Comey-
shells in the sand.
he's a
and-
smart
and-
cat. Well,
just so
Comey's
dumb.
smart as shit too.
I don't
Like,
know about smart, but I think
But
there's
the
a
ego,
reason.
but the
yeah,
ego
but
outweighs the
But
need for love.
he's great
from
at covering his
out of
tracks.
nowhere.
How though? They always have paper trails. That's the whole thing. They can get rid of certain amount of shit. Like this guy was saying, they got rid of all the MK Ultra files, but they still have like 20% left,
Yeah,
and it
there's
doesn't
still
show.
that,
But it's
yeah.
like, okay, but listen, you're a guy from the CIA. You can just like fucking what do you call it? Bill Cooper said they're just gonna throw shit, and you got to decipher what's real, what's not. Like,
Right, right.
Everything
they're a
is just
master at just throwing shit to the wall.
And we're
man.
fucking. They think we're all retarded.
And they're
You know?
masters
Which
at-
well, honestly, the majority of people are retarded.
99%.
That's
And
the-
also,
that's the
they're
scary thing.
masters at putting out 2 stories at once.
Well, they do
Two,
that on
like
purpose.
5
yeah.
stories at once.
the way to control the opposition is to lead it.
Well,
you know what
well,
I
I
mean?
mean,
Well,
yeah.
perfect example, Charlie Kirk. All of a sudden,
Oh, dude, this
50
guy.
different things come out about this guy. Oh, it's a 308. And it was this gun. It was that. I mean, it's just all this crazy crap. The guy running down the
Yeah.
street doesn't have a gun.
No
But then-
funeral, just a WWF
All of a sudden it was-
style wedding with like fucking
Yeah,
fireworks and
no
shit.
autopsy. The microphone.
Well, they did an
could-
autopsy, but it's not
They
released
did?
to the public.
Well, of course.
And then the guy, did you hear the?
they did a JFK autopsy too.
Well, another magic bullet. Isn't that crazy with the 30-06 from the fucking point? You know, it's
Dude,
like
a
this.
30 on 6, and like from a gun. Oh, like even they say, oh, we found evidence. We found a screwdriver up there. This
Okay.
gun he has to take apart, it would take like minutes.
And then
like,
jump
yeah.
off the roof.
not
and-
seconds
A lot
to take apart.
longer.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't make sense. A 30 on
man.
6.
It's just
would
like
have
the
blew him up,
JFK
man.
thing. You just brought up JFK.
Rubenstein.
All the people examined the body and said the hole was blasted from the front and the back of the skull was blown out. And then they made all those people, you know, sign a non-disclosure agreement.
And then
the whole
found
thing,
somebody
like,
that would work
I
with
don't
them.
know, like, isn't it crazy
Absolutely.
that they can like shut people down and not
Forget
make
the
them talk.
25 people that just testified what they saw.
Well,
Because
yeah,
that's not the
exactly.
story that they
Well,
want.
that's MK Ultra shit. They tell them, they feed them,
Well,
and
it's
then
like,
you know what?
we're gonna kill your family.
But they don't want you to know that the driver actually.
Well, who knows? Okay, but
And I'm sure
all I
that
know is-
Jackie O knew that and thinks I better shut the fuck up because
Oh, 100%.
and then Jolly
they'll
West,
kill me next.
Jolly West goes to meet with Rubenstein and he goes crazy.
Yeah.
While he's in jail.
Yeah.
It's like, come on. I mean, this fucking everything
goes
connects.
crazy.
But no, it's like they said, they give you so many different stories. Now you don't know what the hell to think.
Yeah.
Right,
Everything is fake. That's the thing. Like, even on the internet, I think everything is fucking
Well,
fake.
even like
man.
well, the whole Charlie Kirk thing now about how
So fake.
Well, his wife was working. Like her father helped design Trump Tower or some shit.
Yeah.
And,
I
like,
heard something
and then
He
about
was
she
also
was like,
working for like some.
and he met
Sorry,
her
I
on a
apologize.
voyage to Israel. Like, oh, how?
Yeah, yeah.
How
And also,
convenient.
Well, she says that.
Well, I know, but that's what I'm saying.
she
But
was
how
some
convenient
beauty
they
pageant
meet.
queen in Trump.
Miss Arizona.
Yeah.
Trump-funded pageants, though. That's the other
Yeah,
thing.
it's
What don't we believe in on this show?
anything
Coincidence,
or coincidence.
you know what I
I don't
mean? Like,
believe anything anymore.
Everything is so literally linear. You don't need to connect the dots. You just got to take one string and just go right through it. Like,
Yeah,
why
it's not
aren't
that
you
far
grieve- like,
away.
I don't listen. People grieve their own way, but it's just
Yeah.
like, dude just got murdered in
Yeah.
a spectacular way, and you're out there
No, that's
saying the
just-
He got
craziest shit.
assassinated.
And then Ben
Yeah,
Shapiro. Well, and that's the whole thing. They're pushing this assassinated thing on us. Like, it's
yeah.
like,
Oh, he definitely was
know,
assassinated.
well, by who though?
Well, we just don't know. Who.
That's the thing. And I mean, the guy was a podcaster. Come on. You know what I mean?
He
Like,
was
they
more
really,
of a podcaster.
Yeah, but that's what they do. They build these people up, and all of a sudden they make him the focal point and the center.
Yeah.
And
Like,
now-
remember the first night I said there was that black thing underneath his T-shirt, and you said that was part of his vest, Larry. And I said, well, now they're showing like a
Was it a
microphone on the
they had
outside. and
yeah,
they're
they had the
saying-
lavalier on the.
But
Listen,
you didn't see that the first time around.
None
and
of
they're
it makes
also
sense,
saying
man.
that was where the bullet came out of.
first of all,
Well,
Like it was a one bullet little like,
here's
shot thing.
here's
yeah.
how you know
like
it's
get
fake.
smart.
It was like a pager that the Israeli
Right.
made
Okay.
for Hamas.
Well, here's how you know it's fake. How many kids were there? How many phones are there? How many
Right.
how many videos have we seen? Probably like 10 maybe from the same angles. All this bullshit. It's
You're
like,
only seeing what they want you to see.
well,
Just
Well,
like
yeah,
9/11.
they're controlling the narrative.
Well, with that camera
You
that
know?
was right in front of him. That didn't Candace say she
was
saw
one behind
footage?
him also,
She
yeah.
saw footage from that, but yeah, they didn't want to release it. Then it's like
But all of a sudden, it's like, but you know what? The news cycle is so. It's now you're gonna forget about it. You know what I mean? That's all it is.
Yeah.
The guy got a day. George Floyd's birthday also.
yeah.
I
how's
mean,
so
the irony
weird
with that
shit?
is funny. You just can't make this shit up anymore. They need better
I
psyops.
think they were
Do it
born on
good.
the exact same day.
Yeah, that's what it
Like
I
was.
think it was a
same year
birthday,
and
the
everything.
14th, October 14th or something.
Yeah.
Like that. I think
Wasn't it the
was.
same year, Kiki?
I don't know if it's the
know
same
if
year,
it's
but
the
yeah,
same
definitely
year.
the same day. But yeah, you could be right. You could be right. It was
But
just really weird.
two social justice warriors, right? Complete polar opposites.
Yeah.
I mean, were they even killed on the same day? I don't know.
No, I think they
no.
just no, they
It's
weren't.
George Floyd's birthday is the same day as
Well, I mean, first of all, one
Charlie
overdosed.
Kirk's.
Yeah.
Right.
The other one
Yeah,
was
exactly.
brutally murdered in front of people to create this what do you call it, this chaos effect to completely ruin people's minds because
Yeah.
nobody knows what they saw.
Yeah.
No,
you know,
I mean,
the whole thing
they
too about
don't.
this whole take a knee for George Floyd, I kind of think they're supporting the cop. It's like because he had a knee on his neck. It's like I think
Yeah,
he's,
I
It
mean,
wasn't
he's
on his
support-
neck,
That's an
though.
archaic to look at.
I won't.
Way to look at it. Okay.
I kind of like that view.
Which is kind of
We're
funny. The
supporting-
irony,
we're
right?
supporting the
yeah,
cop.
The irony
Yeah,
is
yeah.
very funny there.
Yeah, yeah.
I do see what you mean. I mean,
It is.
Take a knee.
I mean, they couldn't.
Take a
They
knee
should have
on the
just done
neck of
handcuffs.
justice.
Yeah,
Should have
right.
put them in front of them.
They should have just laid on their face.
Yeah.
Get an Asian guy.
Take a knee to the neck of crime.
One of the biggest travesties in this country is that case. It really, I mean, think about all the shit we've been through since we were kids.
Think of how much shit got destroyed because of that George
Oh,
Floyd
billions
shit.
of dollars.
right,
Like,
yeah.
and all just because of somebody. I mean, listen, it was all planned out.
I mean, wait.
At the
Dissidents,
Charlie
that's
Kirk
what
thing, they
want.
had the tent folded up and back to the rental place before it was over.
They already had the place rented. Technically, we talked about
That
this,
was the
but-
other thing. Well,
which
that
is
was
kinda
Arizona
weird.
Stadium
Let's
for
break
his
down
funeral.
the crime scene.
Well, no,
Oh,
for the funeral,
yeah.
that was already like
I don't know if
a
that's
year
true,
out.
though.
That's what, yeah, that's what,
I
this
was-
stuff
I
can be
was
made
looking
up
into it. Yeah,
very
there's so
easily.
much fake shit out
The
there.
day
man.
before that, Mr. X came and visited for like 5 days, and after that, one-on-one, personal, live, face-to-face with Mr. X. I don't even believe myself really anymore. You know what I mean?
I really just think
Well,
we're
It's
just
really,
meat.
really crazy.
The government's
shit
doing their
that's
job
going
then.
on,
Well, yeah,
yeah.
You know,
we're just
'cause we
slabs of
can't.
meat downloaded with AI.
Yeah, we can't believe. Yeah, we
that's
can't
what I
believe
really
anything
think.
anymore. It's just
It's like a dumb Sims
just pure
game.
madness.
Yeah, well, that's what they want. We talk about this with
Well,
their
that's why you
Lucian
gotta-
shit, where they want fear, they want hate, they want anything that makes you react. That's why.
That's why you got to get
TikTok
the
every
kids
10
into
seconds,
sports
it's-
and then music. Make them like play sports. No, we're not doing that. Fuck around with the guitar or the piano or something, kid.
Isn't it
'cause
crazy
you
that-
can't play games right now.
Yeah.
AI is going to
Because
ruin the music
that's-
industry.
Well, here's the thing, man.
People
the
are still gonna
music,
wanna see
it
live
sounds
music,
so
but-
lame, the fucking AI.
I don't know about
music.
that.
Well, it's
I've
got
seen
nothing
I
some
can
to
pull
do
up
with-
some pretty cool racist and like.
It might,
good
yeah,
stuff.
I've
Gotta
heard
take
that
it there,
stuff.
don't
There's
ya?
novelty stuff and all that, but here's the thing: it's not a
Southern
person
comfort.
play it. There's no soul behind it.
No.
You know
Well,
what
that's
I
why
mean?
AI is soulless and
Well, the
it's
one-
taking your soul.
What are those songs? Like the one girl's like, "I'll let them get into my butthole."
Oh,
I
yeah.
listen to them.
They're, like, they're
yeah, they
catchy. They're
make
pretty catchy.
The old time country songs.
Well,
Yeah.
what they're doing is taking songs and remaking them,
Well, yeah,
which is like
which I've been doing
insane
since I was like
because
10.
there's no really shit with AI yet. Like, people can't sue anybody. You can just be like,
Yeah, what are you gonna sue,
That's going to be the
Gronk?
downfall of
Well, here's the
society.
thing. I
It
don't
really
think
is.
I don't think chord changes could be copywritten. So like the 1-4-5, the
Well, no, if they
regular
do
blues
the lyrics to
pattern
your
or
song,
like
but-
certain.
Yeah, that
a
can't be.
different. So they say 50 Cent did a song, "Many Men Rap," and then they did it with to jazz.
Weird Al Yankovic. Oh, they did a jazz.
Many
They did
dudes.
AI to jazz, and it's like the same thing. So it's like
Well,
now your
they're
likeness
stealing
is
his
gone.
exact music, or
Yeah, everything.
It's just
well,
similar.
It's the same lyrics.
Okay.
So
So,
those
it's
are
the same
copywritten,
song.
I would
Yeah,
assume.
yeah.
But-
Well, maybe certain stuff he puts out there and says it's okay for you to
We're all
use this.
fucked.
I won't come down on you.
That's what it boils
Because
down
he's
to.
probably part of the AI scheme too. Here, no, you could use my stuff. I won't.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
mean, if they
mind.
paid him, who knows? But they're trying to create either the Antichrist or trying to create some
To
sort
suck
of
in the people
God.
your age and shit.
Oh, did you see the new thing about that new Antichrist? I think
What's
it's
that?
who's that girl that
Greta
sings that?
Thunberg.
No, she sings that cappuccino song or something.
Cappuccino?
Hot little blonde. Sabrina Carpenter.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, you gotta look
never
her
heard
up.
of her.
Never
She's
heard
pretty
of her.
good looking.
Okay.
Is it?
And
Is it the guy
She
from the
just sings?
Carpenter's daughter? Or
No, I guess
granddaughter?
I know it's actually the woman that does Bart Simpson's voice.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
her like niece.
Okay.
Some
All
there's
right.
Julie Kavner?
is that what her name is?
No,
that's
not it.
Marge.
I don't know.
But
okay.
there's a whole thing that goes down with Sabrina Carpenter and the old what the hell is the movie with the devil baby?
Rosemary's Baby.
Rosemary's Baby, because there's
That's
a
an
video
old one.
because it even goes into Rosemary's
saw
Baby
that one.
and it goes into what's the other one with Eyes Wide Shut?
Oh yeah, okay. Stanley Kubrick.
Stanley
that one.
Kubrick's movie, because they talk about Sabrina in there. And
Well-
they have like different names of all this stuff, and then how Sabrina Carpenter came to be. There's a lot of weird stuff. It was
I
on.
think movies are just
So,
made to
so
show
this
us the future.
actual,
You know what I
this
mean?
real
Like,
life
Oh,
person,
seriously.
stupid to realize
Wait, this
it.
real life person is represented as a fictional person in a
No.
Stanley Kubrick movie?
Well, no, this Stanley Kubrick was way before like
Right,
she even
so
was
but-
around.
right,
you know,
right.
which is-
So
So-
died right after.
So
Eyes
yeah,
Wide
it's
Shut
like,
was
well,
made.
this is Sabrina Carpenter's probably not even a real name, but
Right,
they may be
absolutely
using
not.
it based off of
Because
that.
of that.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why people
Because
are
they
like,
already
like
knew that
model
was
it.
going to happen.
exactly. So it's like,
Well, I mean,
Now, what's the movie about? What happens to the person in Eyes Wide Shut? Yeah.
Ooh, it's a Cabal movie about evil presences, shall we say, cloak and dagger
Cult.
shit.
See, it's probably
Underground
it's
sex
probably
shit.
Yeah, it's
real
like
shit, man.
cults and shit. Like,
well,
it's,
this is the movie that Stanley
Tom
Kubrick
Han-
died while finishing
after
up.
it.
Well, yeah,
After
after
it.
because they wanted to change what he had in the movie. They wanted to take
Well, they
out.
did, actually.
Well, yeah, they did because he had like 30 minutes, but he was too on the nose with everything. Like
So they're
he
like,
showed
"Uh-uh,
too much.
motherfucker."
Yeah, he showed too much.
Well, he
of what was
lifted
going
the
on.
veil on what was
Yeah.
going on with these people. And I mean, to a T, it actually shows. I think at the end, I can't remember. I think they have to give up their baby or something like that. Like it's
Yeah,
so
they have
That's
to give up their-
Rosemary's Baby.
But
They
this is
gotta
the
do
same
that.
thing,
Yeah.
though. They have to give up one of their child. And that's the other thing with Sabrina Carpenter. Like, this was Eyes Wide Shut. She has a thing now that's like Eyes Wide Open. Like, I don't know if it's a
No
new album or
kidding.
something.
There's
Yeah.
always some
Wow,
sort of like
yeah,
it's
weird
always a
allegory
play.
or
Yeah,
like
it's
a,
always crazy.
All these rock stars, all the movie stars, something tragic always happens to one of their children, or they
Right.
turn into a
Isn't it-
tranny. One of
think
their
about
kids
this.
has to be a tranny, no
When I
matter
say-
what. Every single one of them.
Well, when I say the 27
It is
Club,
weird.
you can actually name people. You know what I mean? Like Janis Joplin, Jimmy. Like
Even
all of
Robert
these,
Johnson,
yeah.
the
Like-
old blues guy from the 30s.
But it's like crazy that they like we have this thing where they
fucking
just
fucked
die at 27. Is that the point where they're like, okay, well your music's worth more than you and you're not going to be doing anything anymore?
Well, that's
Or-
what they say about Jimi Hendrix. They
yeah,
say
what would have
like,
happened? He would have turned into
Well, no,
some
he was-
disco guy and would have faded into
Wasn't there
the-
something about his contracts, the control of his records or something, or control of
Probably.
his
Oh,
music?
he
mean,
was
yeah,
getting
I mean,
fucked
a tiny-
royally.
and-
tiny,
royally.
yeah, definitely.
And they knew
fucking-
they can make more money
Well-
off him when he was dead because they still had control of it.
There's a story about where his bodyguard or manager at the time
Mm-hmm.
faked his death because he killed Hendrix. And then
The
Got
bodyguard faked his death.
Okay.
and then a few years
sure about
later he
this?
got all this money from the record deals because Hendrix was about to sign a new contract because
That's
his
what-
contract
that's what it was, yeah.
up. And he's like, no, motherfucker. And he's like, I don't fucking need you.
Yeah.
I'm selling out Madison Square Garden,
Yeah.
fucking headlining Woodstock. And he's like, motherfucker. He's like, I held that motherfucker down and put pills down his throat
Well,
and
yeah, it's
poured
pretty
booze
crazy.
down
You
his
could,
mouth.
you can actually trace
what-
this
yeah,
out
that's what I
probably
heard.
with paperwork and see
And then
where
this guy
it goes
had,
to.
had enough money to like go away to some island. He went on some
An
private
island,
prop
that's great.
plane that he was a
Yeah.
pilot of himself, and it crashed. You know, and
Well, it's a lot easier
I
to
like
make.
that.
It's a lot easier
Especially-
to make shit happen back then.
Oh yeah, no
You know?
cameras.
and his
no
family is
bullshit.
still fighting and untangling shit. I want to say it was something like 2015 or
Yeah.
something like that. Finally, is when things started getting rectified.
Yeah, where the family can actually start getting some money.
Right, man.
Yeah.
And you know how many fucking, because after Hendrix died, like when he was alive, I think he had like 5 or 6 albums. After he died,
They released the
so
whole
much shit
plethora of
came out.
shit,
Any
yeah.
little scrap.
Live
that he-
shows,
any,
all
yeah.
this
Well,
stuff.
And you got to figure, man, he was in the studio all the time. Those guys are doing coke. They're fucking in a studio
yeah.
jamming.
Anything
The
they
guys
could back
just
then.
press and record because it's Jimi Hendrix.
Or they just let it
Yeah.
roll and
So
see
as
what
soon
and
as
saving
he's
it.
like,
Yeah,
you
these guys
know,
weren't dumb.
Any little scrap became gold. They remix it and fucking put it on an
Well,
album.
look at like
and-
Tupac and
Yeah.
shit. And Big, they release all these fucking albums after, and they just keep on desecrating them for monetary value.
And it's even easier with the hip hop shit because it's all digital. They could just,
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
build
you don't
the
really-
beats around a couple
Have
of
somebody
phrases
write
and-
some lyrics.
Yeah,
Yeah, this
man.
sounds like a
Doesn't need to
Biggie
be
song.
too
I know the
much.
way he writes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a
And it's
fucking-
just- it's
a
pure
DJ and
madness.
that's it.
Absolutely.
Nothing ever good comes out of that shit.
But I just think, like, even going back to those CIA, FBI thing,
Mm-hmm.
they're all communist plants. A good majority of them, I think, are communist
Who are?
Probably.
plants.
I think they're Israeli.
Well, them
The
well,
majority is Israeli.
well, but who tries to get communism going?
Well, I mean, if you want to go back to the Bolshevik Revolution, then definitely.
I
we
don't
can
think,
start there.
Hell, I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't think George Washington and Thomas Jefferson wanted our leaders to have dual citizenship and shit.
Oh, they
I'm
definitely
sure
did.
They were
didn't.
Freemasons, first of all, so they had Freemasons coming from other countries.
But they didn't want you to have dual citizenship. They,
No.
But I don't think
wanted-
they even thought about that back then.
They wanted George Washington to become a king. and
Yeah.
he said no. This is the one reason
Yeah,
why
but they
everybody
wanted you
left.
to be loyal to your country.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It was before
America
they maybe
first.
had. You
That's how
think
it
they
should
had
be.
passports and shit
Do you
back
think
then?
if I
Wait,
moved to
do you
China,
think-
I don't. I'm sure they had citizens.
Well, they
some
had to have
kind
I
of.
something.
bet you
some
those
sort of
people from
papers.
England coming over here had a passport.
Everybody had to have some
They
sort
had
of
some kind of
papers
travel.
back then.
Yeah, some kind of travel
But
document.
what do you call it? Oh, shit. I
Had to be
just forgot.
something, you know. Had to be.
I mean,
But
if
even
they're
back
gonna-
then,
What's that?
And that might be like, okay, this papers means you're an English
Yeah,
citizen.
that's it. But then you lose your fucking
abroad.
papers and you're
but
done.
think about these people that
You
wrote
know?
that wrote the Constitution. How old they were.
They're in their 20s.
and 30s. Like none of these guys were past 40.
No,
like
well,
these
they
were
didn't live
some.
that long, especially. I mean,
Yeah.
and they got syphilis.
But these guys
and all
were
these
just
other...
brilliant,
Also, you know about the
minds.
Tories, right? The Tories were the group of wealthy Englanders that lived in the United States that would fight against George.
British?
Yes, fight against the Americans, not help
okay,
them
well, I
out
mean,
and
yeah.
fucking sabotage them because they
Real
liked
Benedict
the
Arnold.
cush life.
Of
They
course.
didn't mind. They'll pay some taxes because they were living great and they had,
Yeah. Well, they had
fucking set
control.
up and great house in New York or whatever, and
Yeah.
all the money you fucking needed. So
All the depraved.
they didn't see the reason for an upheaval, and they'd rather just keep on keeping on. And
people can only take so much before they have to revolt, right?
yeah,
I mean, there's a boiling
but
point
it's not
for
like
everybody.
100% of the people were like, yeah. So there was
Revolting.
right. There was a good percentage of them that
Yeah,
were like,
but when
no,
you take
fuck
up,
this.
I mean,
But they were pussies.
What
That was
brought
the
you-
percentage. That was the old rich
what-
people that weren't
What
there.
brought you to that point to take arms against this enemy? You know what I mean?
Well-
they
Right.
did revolt, obviously, for
But this is where it comes back to like,
taxes and shit. The fucking
funding wars and starting wars. Who does it the best?
Oh, I'm just wondering who's in charge of Netanyahu? Who's above him making him do this shit? That's what I was thinking about today.
Well, if you watch that like BB documentary, they talk about how like Netanyahu, all
It's a
these
Likud party, but
and all these crazy far right people in Israel, they finally got control. Now they're funding
he's
him.
not even far right compared to Ben Gvir.
Well, but no, but those
Smolich.
are the guys that are backing Netanyahu. So they're slowly taking over
Well,
this
but
crap.
he's weak now. Now they did a ceasefire. Did you see that?
Yeah, I don't.
But
Yeah,
they already killed some people already. But they're just saying that they.
oh, it's
So you think
accidental.
that makes him weak?
What's that?
He's seen as
In
a
the eyes
weakling
of
now?
Zionists,
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, think about that. If you're a Zionist, we have something good going here. The United States
now-
is making us. We're going to turn this into the
probably
menorah Mar-a-Lago.
It's a good thing I said that prayer for him a couple weeks back.
Netanyahu.
'Cause God
I mean,
forbid
this
what
is
could
what he
have
does.
happened.
He antagonizes me, and then he complains when I kick
lo-
his ass.
I love
You
when
see
he
him
has a-
smile?
I love his
Yeah,
serious
'cause he
face
knows
he had
what's
to
gonna-
do when he was
'cause I can't
saying
beat him
it.
up because he's an old man, and then
Oh,
we're never
but
going
that
to
goes back.
podcast again.
That goes back to what that video you sent to BB when he was talking about. He's like, "Well, we're not going to need America's
Yeah, no,
support anymore."
we're gonna-
He's like, "I can't tell you why."
Yeah, okay.
Because we're gonna bomb the shit
I
out
know.
of
He's like,
Yeah.
we're going to become self-reliant.
Yeah,
We don't need.
he was bragging.
Well,
No, he was
What do you
bragging.
think that means?
what do you mean?
No, I'm asking Kiki, what do you think that means?
Well, I mean, there's
Like,
two things that
He
it
said,
means
"We have
that-
full control over America right now."
Well, he already was been
So
saying
he's,
that.
I know, but
he's admitting that he's in control.
but now with like Palantir and all this
Well,
stuff,
yeah, you give Peter Thiel, Alex Karp, they're going to
I
revolutionize,
saw some-
what do you call it, scrutiny on the American
unless
civilians
he's got
and
something
spy
going
on
on
them.
in Iran now
credit
too. Yeah,
I saw
Iran,
this
come on.
mainstream media thing segment on
TV?
some kid from Palantir. They're like young kids, and what
Yeah.
they do
a lot of
is-
coders. Yeah,
Yeah, but it's not really. They're not really good guys or bad guys.
What do you mean?
They're just
kids-
like a service.
no,
Servants,
well, yeah.
basically. But,
Well,
well,
no,
no,
Palantir-
wait, first of all, they know what they're doing.
Yes.
Well, no, with Palantir's
So-
no, definitely it's definitely a service. Like they're offering their service to all these major corporations across the world.
Yeah.
Like even they went to Top Golf.
Yeah.
And they offer their service.
And then-
basically, I think it's like $30,000 a month. But they
Wow.
want to.
Oh, yeah, we talked about
they
this,
take,
yeah.
they take all your data that you have as a business. They incorporate it in all. They make all your emailing to everybody.
They do everything.
Everything
for you.
above board, and it's just easier to track, monitor, maintain.
deal, though.
But the problem is, they get all that data.
So when you scan your card, when you walk through the front door, because you can't tell them, hey, I don't want those cameras because they have facial recognition
they have
on them.
all
Where
that
they're scanning
access.
your
So
plates. They want to
is,
see what
they're into all the
Are
cameras.
they
have
a
everything.
government thing? It sounded like they were private kids. Is it a government
No,
thing?
no,
Palantir is government contracts.
That's
They're huge
Peter
DoD
Thiel.
shit,
He
yeah.
co-created PayPal with Elon Musk.
He's a PayPal
but then he
mafia
was
guy.
funded by the CIA. I
JD
don't know if
Vance.
it was
Interesting,
DARPA.
okay.
Yeah, they were funded.
huge old DARPA.
So
yeah,
it's
I mean,
not that
that's-
great.
What's
Oh.
that? AI?
No,
No, Palantir.
Palantir.
No, it's not at all. It's just like any of these.
Oh, they were-
It's not because they were showing like it was like maybe a 20-something-year-old kid and looked like a computer geek. you
Yeah,
know.
because
Oh,
that's
no,
what
but
they-
that's what who they have working
That's
for
what they
them.
are, right?
Well, no, that's who they have working for
send
them.
them
But Palantir was
millions of dollars.
huge in facial recognition of like Hamas
Interesting.
in all of Jerusalem,
Well, and they
all
would
of
do,
Israel,
they would
anywhere
do
now.
AI for their missile strikes. So what happened is the AI would scan, they'd send drones over, the AI would coordinate where these people are at, so
And
then
that's just-
they would
that's
strike,
where they would strike
but
the
then
missiles.
there's no human, you didn't push that button. So we're missing a step now.
Yeah.
So now
man.
it's
No
like
human
nobody's
is
no
responsible. Yeah.
no empathy, no like, hey, maybe I shouldn't do this. You know what I mean?
AI chose the target.
It takes, and then it's like, oh, well, you got to blame
Well,
AI.
wait a second. Wait. So who the machine starts up? Someone's got to turn it on, but it's always going.
It's always going,
Yeah.
Larry.
Okay.
Let's put
so
that-
It's
how
just
does it
entering-
know who to track?
Well,
They gotta
that's,
feed
everybody.
some
that's
kind
all
of info.
humans. Yeah, human
Here's the deal.
information.
You give
Someone
it some,
has a nightmare at night
well,
about
but you give it
this somewhere.
parameters. This is what I want to do.
Okay.
Okay. And this is what I want in these parameters. Okay. Just like what they do. Remember when Grok went all Hitler?
Yeah.
And they started telling the truth about Israel and all of this stuff. It's like, so they feed it these parameters, and if it gets corrupted, then it can. But
Yeah.
it's like,
but back to your point about somebody not sleeping, it's not like that because all these sections of the company are sectioned off.
So
it's like
compartmentalized.
they don't even know what they're doing, and they don't find out about somebody dying, this or that. They're like, we need you to enter this information into here. The other department takes
one step
control.
further, one step further.
Yeah, they
And
have
later
control.
that night,
do
they
ba-
watch the
you do
news and
base-
think, "Oh my God, did I do that?" When they see the fucking
But
thing,
that's the
blow up.
thing. They don't know for sure.
Let me
Right,
tell you,
right.
there's a lot of crazy shit going on right now, and the surveillance state is right at hand. You know, we're begging for ICE, or I'm not begging, but all these people to come in here.
Yeah.
And as soon as they do that, now they're going to implement these like drone fucking setups where they have drones that perimeter the outside
Which
your
is
city.
very scary.
That's scary
They
as
already
shit,
do
man.
that in down the street from here.
But you know what?
And it's
though?
all facial recognition.
Oh man,
now
that
Ring
is
Camera
so
next year is
frightening.
all incorporating that also. But it's not. You know what? We're listening. This is the beginning of the end.
Oh, did you
Like,
see
this
the?
is crazy world times we're living in.
So did you see the great thing now where they were talking about how Trump was talking about he wants to ban weapon, like if you're transitioning or transgender,
yeah,
you can't own a gun. So it's kind of comical that he's doing this. So now the left, which is totally against
Has to
guns,
fucking-
It's going and buying guns.
well, no, they have to support the right for people to own guns.
And also people with the Second Amendment also, because once they take guns away from them, then they can
it's-
come after
It's the same
anybody
thing with
else.
like free speech
Just
too.
like red flag laws in states where if you
Yeah.
So
they
now
were
it's
people
like-
they have these things red flag laws. So say you get in a dispute with your neighbor,
Yeah.
or you don't like him, this guy's got guns in his house. The cops will come full SWAT, take all your guns away, and now you're red flagged.
Yeah.
You know
Because
what?
the neighbor
And
said
you
you're
have to
crazy.
fight to get your
I've
stuff
had
back.
a cop ask me.
What's that?
Thank God it was.
Got any guns?
Thank
Just
God
these,
it was.
officer.
No, thank God it
Yeah,
was
right
Paulie. You know, crazy Paulie, because
Yeah.
he said the neighbor said you were going to blow his brains out, and I said, "Come on, man." He goes, "You got any guns?" And I'm like, "No." He said, "You got a 38?" And I go, "I don't have any guns. He's crazy."
Yeah,
And they're
cops
like,
don't
and the
have
cop goes,
registered.
and the cop goes, "Yeah, he is crazy." He goes, "We're there all the
This is
time."
the
I'm like,
50th
"I
time
know.
this
I'm
month.
his
Yeah, it's
neighbor
not-
across the
It's
street."
more than that. But the whole
I
thing
go,
is,
first of all, do I look, you know, I was even skinnier than I am now. Do I look like I'm going to start with Paulie?
he'll
And they're
kill
like,
you.
no.
but like
And
I
so they left, but
said,
yeah.
Well, like I
They
said
were
last
probably
week.
ready to fucking, I didn't even realize I was going to be,
Oh yeah.
they
But
were
like I
going to
was
put the
saying,
knee to the neck of,
Dude, when I got raided,
Crime.
I
Yeah.
got raided in my house. Like, they don't need a warrant to come into your house anymore.
no, they'll just,
No.
I mean,
Well, no, all they have to do, like I told the cop, I'm like, well, you don't have a warrant to come in my house. I'm not letting you in your house. He's like, listen.
we're gonna come in.
He's like, you can close the door on us, and that's fine, but we're going to kick the door down and damage your house and tear it up because we now think there may be a life,
reason.
well, a life being threatened in that house, so that gives us the authority to
Oh,
come
yeah,
in
they can
without
come-
a warrant.
Yeah. They could say anything.
Yeah.
Whose life
We
was
think we
being
saw-
threatened?
But that they don't know.
They don't know. They're just saying, we thought we saw a gun on the table. Yeah.
No, there's a possibility a life may be being
a
threatened.
lady was
in the house.
screaming.
So
the
we
neighbor.
have-
They just said that out of the blue.
That's what he told
Larry,
me, yeah.
Come on, man.
Well,
Think
I don't
about
know,
that.
man.
When they
What's
search your
going on?
car. Oh, you were
Well,
speeding.
no,
or
because
this and it's like,
neighbors
okay.
called the cops on me.
Yeah, but did they say he's got someone there? And
No,
he's
I think
gonna
the
kill him?
neighbor. Well, the cops told me the neighbor said somebody was screaming at your house.
Yeah, so then there you
which
go.
wasn't true.
Right.
I mean,
Fucking
who knows? It could have been a
3
kid
times
running
for-
around outside yelling.
Right.
Like who knows? But that's all they needed to get into my house.
What's it? Oh shit!
Your
Enough
neighbors
evidence, but,
suck.
Yeah. Well, no, but here's the crazy thing. This neighbor that called, first time I ever met him, I just went to introduce myself, and like I thought he was fucking with me at first. He's like, "Do you take the Lord Jesus Christ as your savior?" I'm like, "What?" Like I didn't. I thought he was
It's a
I-
weird statement to say right off the
Well,
bat.
no, it's like I didn't even tell me his name or hi, hello,
Yeah.
how are you? That was the first thing he said to me. I was
At
like,
least
oh,
you know where he stands. You know?
yeah.
So then what? Did you say yes?
Oh no! Then they
Yeah.
figured out what he was doing, and then they called the cops on him.
And then what?
Yeah, right.
He didn't go for
No.
that shit.
I don't know who knows. He was a weird dude. Like this guy never held a job in his life. He lived at his mother's house. That like mother was old and,
Decrepit and
Yeah.
on her last leg.
And he
He
just-
kept her in the garage for 10 more years. to
yeah, and he
collect
took
her-
over the property and he like never did anything. Like he was just a strange character.
Yeah. Well, this is you getting.
But this is what exactly. This is how things
especially
work.
up where you were at.
Well,
Yeah,
that's like Laurel Canyon
He's some-
shit up there.
yeah,
It
he's some
is.
freaked out
It really
hermit
is.
And,
Yeah.
the only real protection is Jesus Christ against all these devils out there and stuff.
And my AR-15.
well,
That's how this guy
I
was.
mean, you do need a couple cordless hole punchers. Sometimes.
Absolutely,
definitely
but
do.
You know.
the thing is, he doesn't want to be living next to a devil. I could see this.
Yeah, but
you know what I
I-
mean?
think
What
about-
if the
listen,
guy said no and
I can
like
look.
a pentagram?
I can look on
tattoo
my
on his-
phone right now and get a
ass or
pedo
whatever.
tracker, and I'll tell you right now, there's a lot of devils around here
man,
living
yeah.
amongst us.
Really?
Yes.
But
you
to
would
introduce
be-
yourself like that, though, is kind of
That is kind of
you know?
abrupt to do
Yes.
something like, and off-putting sort of at
Yeah.
the same time.
Well-
Okay.
Two neighbors, one across the street. It wasn't as brutal. I told them, hey, I'm having a party. If you get, they're young. They
Yeah.
look like they're party. You guys want to come over and hang out? I'm going to have a couple of bands, some beers. Stop by if you want. You don't have to stay. You don't have to bring nothing. No pressure.
Yeah, right.
The guy just looked at me like, what the fuck is he talking to me
Yeah,
for?
because you look like a
then the
miscreant,
other
a fucking
neighbor-
homeless guy. Come over to my refrigerator box over here. Doubles as a glory hole on
Well,
the
no, but it's
weekend.
hey, you're trying to be a friendly neighbor.
The other
you know?
neighbor was, my next door neighbor was
Cool as
super
hell.
cool.
Yeah, they were cool as hell.
So then the next people that come in, they're young. They look like they might party and shit. They're totally square. I
having
introduced
horrible neighbors.
myself. Hey, what's going on? I'm Larry. This is my wife. They're both out there, It's like within the first week they're moving in and they looked at us like, why the fuck are you talking to us? And I say,
Well,
so
you have a
what's
lot
your
go-
name, man? I actually had to ask.
Yeah.
And
You have a
then
lot
they
going on
reluctantly
here.
told us, and I was like,
A real
okay,
lot going
man.
on.
Yeah. Well, no,
There's
just dude,
an
people
air
are
around
fucking
this place.
strange, man.
Well-
People are strange nowadays.
It's not, well, they definitely are because you get these people that are like incel sort of. You get people that are on the internet all the time that don't know how to talk to people.
Well,
you get
yeah,
people
right.
that don't know how to handle their emotions anymore. Everybody thinks they have fucking trauma. Listen, we're not comparative to fucking these guys that stormed the beach in Normandy or Vietnam. Those guys had trauma,
Well,
PTSD.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, my mom yelled at me once when I was a kid. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And now I
And
gotta
I didn't
treat
want
them
to
like
go
shit.
inside.
Yeah.
They got two kids, a little bit younger than senior woofers. Maybe twice in the whole summer they played
Are you just
outside.
gonna name, just like lay all your neighbors out?
Same thing with the people next door to my parents' house. They got three boys, like 10
Okay.
years old or
Yeah.
so and down. Never outside, maybe once or twice the whole
Because kids
summer.
don't need to do that shit anymore.
And then sometimes they're outside with their computer if they are outside, and then
Yeah,
they go
they're
back
forced-
in after
yeah,
their
we're not
half
forced
hour.
death machine fucking.
But dude, you know the crazy
outside.
thing is though, it's this
Yeah.
young generation. Like even my mom, grandkids come over, they all have to eat different things.
Oh man!
All of them, and it's like I can see the frustration in my mom. But it's like I remember when we were kids, it's like,
What are we having? This is what we're having.
and that's what you're eating.
Yes.
That's just how it was. You don't
Yeah.
get to demand special
Well,
like things.
grandparents are different than parents, you know.
Yeah, but this is even what the parents do for these kids too.
Do they?
Oh yeah, it's like they baby all of them. There's a couple of them that don't
I'd be like,
eat
"Listen,
whatever, but
motherfucker,
yeah,
this
it's
is what
like
you're gonna eat.
yeah, it's like well, I don't like this. Well,
You're gonna eat it and like it.
yeah.
What did my mom make? She made a couple of Polish things that I couldn't stand. One of them was Grumpkies.
Oh, you didn't like Wumpkies?
Nah, I didn't like that, man. You know, again,
Yeah.
You didn't like
I
what?
was
Well,
a kid, and I was like,
you don't
"Are
have to like
fucking
everything,
kidding
yeah.
me?"
What's it? You
And
didn't
it
like
was
what
like
now?
Grumpkies.
Glumkies.
Blumkies, what the fuck is that?
It's
Oh, that's
Polish.
Polish.
Yeah.
What is it actually?
I forget
don't
what it
It's like a
remember.
Polish pastry, isn't it?
No, it was like a dinner time thing.
I'm trying to think what
It was like
is, though.
meat and something.
And I don't know
was
if it's meat and like a pepper type thing. I'm trying to think what it
You
is.
I
mean
just
like
didn't go for that.
empanada sort of thing, or?
No, it was like
I mean, now
They're
we're
actually
actually
it
pretty
wasn't
food
dough.
talk
It wasn't
now.
pretty
dough.
good.
It wasn't dough.
Don't you guys got anything to talk about now?
But
We're
I'm
talking
just
about.
saying,
Well, no, we
Because
were
he's
just
a
talking. Yeah.
Polak,
Well,
you
no, we
might
were
know
talking
what it
about the kids, how
was.
strange everything is now, and it's just
Yeah.
it's
It
good.
was
Think about
like
all the
we had to eat
microplastics
everything.
we-
String bean stew,
Yes, I don't know.
which
about
was
that.
Jesus,
just
I know,
like
that sounds like
boiled
some
string
fucking-
beans and like some kind of spaghetti sauce thing.
Great
Yeah.
Depression.
My mom's a
shit.
great
Well,
cook,
that's
but
what it is,
sometimes it
yeah.
was like,
Sounds
listen, motherfucker, we ain't got no time.
But they're trying to remember
well, that's
toxic
the way it works.
masculinity. It's like, oh, come on. They're trying to make these kids like dehumanize them. Everybody needs to be like you said. Everybody has to
Yeah.
have a tranny now. That's like that. The attachment that they have, the attaché sort of.
That's
Yeah.
My
that's-
kid is trans. Like, oh, you're so brave.
Well, yeah, it's like oh, you don't have a trans kid yet?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
just wait.
Magic
must be-
Johnson's kid. Oh my God! Let
must
me tell
not be
you,
open-minded.
that dude
Oh,
is.
hot.
I mean, hot is. I
He's
mean,
like 6'8".
dude, he stands out like a
260.
sore thumb.
Oh.
And listen, man, I wish I had that confidence to wear a dress.
Well,
out
here's
when
the
you were
thing.
that
I
big.
think
Oh,
it's part of the
man.
humiliation.
Well, we all know that,
ritual.
Larry. I mean,
It's part of a humiliation ritual for Magic Johnson.
But the
He's
problem
either
is-
got to have one of his kids die or have one of
know
them act
what?
like a fruitcake.
Well,
that's the
And
truth,
he's
right?
like, well, I love my kids so much that I'll take that heavy embarrassment and take a family photo for Life or People
Yeah.
magazine or whatever and look happy.
It's like, hey, Magic.
Act like it's normal.
That
want-
dude should
might-
be playing
you want
basketball.
HIV?
Right.
Or do you not want HIV?
Well, that's the whole thing. Also,
Right.
it's like you're just having all these kids now, and they're all fine.
I'm gonna be
It's like-
normal. I'm gonna act normal in this picture that my son, who's
Act
taller than
normal.
I am, is wearing a fucking wedding gown.
Dude, and they just like completely like all fucking sachet and shit. Like
It's
oh.
unbelievable.
And it's like everybody's got to not laugh.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, seriously, if that guy stood next to me in a dress, I'd lose my shit. You'd have to
Yeah.
call the ambulance
Oh,
because I'm
man.
dying
Really?
laughing.
Was
I mean,
Magic
there's-
Johnson wasn't
Or
he
he's
in
gonna beat my
Airplane?
ass.
Was he like the pilot in Airplane, the movie Airplane?
It was that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I
Oh,
think.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, think about this guy. All of a sudden he gets AIDS.
Oh yeah. I know.
It's
the-
like,
I know
how?
who he is.
How did you get it? How?
Yeah.
How did you explain? Rock
being-
Hudson, how'd he get it? Freddie Mercury, how'd he get? You know what I mean?
From
Yeah,
the
Arthur
ass
Ashe. You know, I mean, think about it.
Gay shit.
He wasn't using enough lube.
Well,
Yeah.
that could be another thing, though. They humiliate you by doing that. Like, oh, he's got AIDS. Mm-hmm. Now he's get. You know what
Well,
I mean?
especially,
only-
especially back then.
Only gays and intravenous drug users use that. Are you a junkie?
Well, you know the
Magic
weird thing.
Johnson?
Hey, the weird thing is
Intravenous.
now, all
Right.
like you're not hearing about any celebrities getting HIV except for Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, which is crazy. He did read off
And
of
he
both
kinda-
sides of the menu.
But he kind of went off the deep end.
well, deep end is not. I mean,
Yeah.
that's.
And you
Who
wonder,
knows, though, with
how
this
do they
is,
give?
like-
How do they deliver it to you? How do you get
do you
it?
mean?
How does it get delivered?
Who knows?
Charlie
Any way
Sheen,
they
probably
wanna do it.
cocaine.
You know what I mean? They send a plant in there to give it to you.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows what these people are doing? Especially back in the day. Charlie Sheen, too, admits he's doing all this crazy shit.
Yeah, crazy.
Which
shit.
I've partied a lot and I've never wanted
yeah.
to be with dudes. Let me
Yeah,
tell
all
you.
of a sudden, this
I
epiphany.
mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I just woke up one day.
Hey, spread your butt cheek.
Yeah, you know.
Exactly. Hey, Needles, move over a little.
Oh shit.
But then
uh,
did you see
yes.
latest thing with Jimmy Kimmel talking about how Antifa is made up?
Is it really?
Yeah, I saw.
Oh, did you see
sent
that?
that on the thing?
Yeah.
Someone did.
I did. And Jimmy
Excuse me.
Kimmel's now, he just came on, he's like, oh, let's talk
Antifa's
about Antifa.
imaginary.
Yeah, he's like, it's made up.
who?
It's imagined.
Jimmy
Jimmy
Kimmel?
Kimmel. He's like, it
First of all,
doesn't exist.
The guy did blackface. a couple times. Okay, he was on the Man Show, and now all of a sudden you're this glowing light of what
Now,
people need to
he
listen
is.
to at
Do
night.
you think they're
Yeah.
making him humiliate himself? Like, you get out there and
Yeah,
you
they
say
fired
the
him.
dumbest shit, but like continue.
I think they
Like,
probably
you
are.
gotta say this
Yeah,
now.
it's like,
and
now
make
you're
yourself
going-
look
yeah.
really
Well,
dumb.
it's just
Yeah, right.
well, the whole thing is that who's controlling these people? They
Well, I don't
control
know,
the
but-
narrative. You know
But
what I mean?
something's going to happen if they don't. That's why.
do you
Who would
mean?
continue? Well, who would continue going out there and saying
This
that dumb
crazy
shit,
shit, yeah.
unless you
Look
were
at the
getting
news.
forced to do
The
it?
news is so biased. You can actually watch a left channel or a right channel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all predictive programming. It's all MK Ultra. It's Monarch. It's all. They don't
And
even
if
have
you
to give
listen-
us drugs. They literally put it in front of you, and you let it, and you absorb it, and then this is what you're going off talking points of idiots that come on for an hour, and then they say the same shit over and over
but-
24 hours a day.
And here's where all that data collection is key,
Comes
because
in.
they know exactly how long the human mind needs to listen to something for to believe it, and then they can change the subject and put them onto something else, so they don't think about looking into that one thing that they just
Right.
heard. Like,
It's like
wait,
school
so they don't
shootings or-
question anything anymore.
Well, yeah, but
you know?
the whole thing is you don't have time to question anything.
Well, no, 'cause
the
they-
news
Then
they
cycle
bombard
moves
you with
so
the next
quickly.
thing.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you gonna do? You pay attention to certain
Like,
aspects of things.
Since the date of the Charlie Kirk thing, now I don't know if it's tapered off, but there was a shooting every
I was just-
single
yeah.
day after that for like
There's a
a
shooting,
week and a half.
and you
or
didn't always-
something,
you didn't
like,
hear anything
about
every
that.
day.
Every day there's shootings.
Oh wait, that what
But
church?
this was like, you know,
Yeah,
church,
Colorado
school, not like a
No.
Chicago shooting where it's a normal thing.
yeah.
I'm talking about in
Isn't
places
it
where they
crazy
don't
that
have
you say
shootings
that?
every day.
That's a normal thing.
Yeah.
It is
It's
so
crazy.
insane
It is crazy,
that
but-
that these people that the what do you call it? The mayor of this city is so race baiting everybody. but he
38
can't
shot, 10 killed
He can't even
last
go.
weekend.
He
And
can't even
it's safe
protect his
here.
own people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, think about
Yeah.
what a and he talks so white too. Like, I swear to God, he is a robot. He's so unemotional. He doesn't
He
have
was
any
a social
empathy.
studies teacher, and then he became the leader of the schools in Chicago.
Oh.
And then they just shoehorned him in as the mayor because, you know, he's already under their thumb as, you know, the,
Yeah, they need somebody that's
union
malleable, that they can
boy.
control,
Yeah,
that
totally.
they can.
Oh,
just
and
be
the
like, this is
family's
what
got
you
And
do.
how much
billions.
further left can you be than the fucking
Well, the problem is,
the guy that's in charge of the Chicago public schools? I mean, come on.
there's always a paper trail. That's the problem with these people, is they're never, you know what I mean? You can't do cash in hand anymore like Cloak and Dagger. You got to funnel it through all of these things, like this Tides program that they're finding out.
But they're good at doing that
well,
shit.
they
that's for
think
sure.
they are. That's the problem.
Well,
you
they're
know?
good, but only a small, tiny percentage of people actually figure out the paper trail and follow it
Right.
and
I think-
learn about it.
Well,
Without getting killed.
but I think the thing
Yeah,
is that they do
seriously.
this on. They're like, okay, so this Letitia James lady prosecutes Trump
Yeah.
for doing like what do you call
For bank fraud
well,
or
for making
defrauding,
more
yeah.
his property worth more. And then all
No,
of a sudden he
actually, it was worth
inflating-
less. He
inflating the
actually-
value of his property for a
Yes,
loan.
But he got he paid the loan back and everything was in good
And the bank
standing.
never
and
filed
then now
any
all
charges.
of a sudden you find out she's doing it. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, well-
I could write a movie just like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, oh, the main character gets tried for this and then he comes back and gets justice for this person doing the same
It's
thing.
like they're getting sloppy. They're letting the script
No, they think
go.
we're retarded.
I know.
They really do. They think that we don't pay attention to patterns and recognize that.
Well, and the
then
thing
all of
is,
a sudden,
they get people that shouldn't be in these positions in the first place.
old people, man.
Well, like Letitia, whatever.
She
her name is.
ran on, I'm going to put Trump in jail.
Yeah,
or I'm
that
going
was
to
the first
sue
thing
his
she
ass
said.
They're like,
off.
we're gonna make you rich and give you a lot of money. Here's what you need to do. And she's like, all right.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they spend like DEI and they spend like $50 million trying to try this guy, taxpayer money.
Yeah.
and it's like,
And she
okay,
literally said,
what
he's
comes
going
out
to
of
know
this?
my name. I'm going to bother him so much.
but the thing is, it's like these
Yep.
everybody's doing the same bullshit that everybody's doing, and then all of a sudden they think they're just going to get away with it. It's such a movie. It's so fake. It's so gay. It's just
They
so
do think they're gonna
salacious.
get
You
away.
know
But that's
what
why
I
they
mean?
hire
Like,
these pawns to do this stuff. They're
Well,
like, we don't care about these people.
They get these half-wits to do all of this
Exactly.
shit, and they're just like, here you go, here's a bunch of money, no one will ever find out. Well, thank you, master. And then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
2 years later, you're on the other end of the
Yeah,
stick.
little
and
do you know you're
Yeah,
gonna get fucked.
unless it's like an opinion show, if it's on regular TV. The regular news people are idiots.
Talking
They're just
heads,
reading
making
it.
points.
They're good readers, is what it is.
Yeah.
You
Tell
know
me,
what I mean?
my
The
parents watch.
teleprompter's rolling, and they could smoothly read it.
Which is great.
Just
too.
like the one, the Ron Burgundy one, where he
Oh, and he has to read everything on the
Yeah.
teleprompter.
motherfucker
Well,
at the
dude-
end, and he didn't even know he said
Yeah,
it. Or
fuck
whatever.
you, said nigga.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that was a great show, huh? Yeah. Well,
He
no,
doesn't even know he said it.
did you ever see the one where it was from L.A. and there was a Asian airline that crashed and she's like, "Oh, this just came in. We got caller came in. They had the pilot's name of who the pilots were. This is like, oh, something Wong, and like she went through all this shit and she didn't even realize she just got fucking fucked.
That's
Fuck
great
her.
when you can just rickroll the freaking. Everybody's so hungry for us. They get horny, actually.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, people are just like dying on. You can take a video of like Philadelphia, Chicago, all these places. People are just dying on the streets, and everybody's like, Trump is so bad, and then we're like, immigration is so bad. It's like, yeah, but we're kind of killing American citizens every day.
Yeah.
We should be doing something.
I didn't see
that's
that
the
many
thing.
people dying I saw less people dying on the street than I did illegals when I walked around the last few times.
Well, I'm just saying.
downtown. I
There's
went to the
more
Aragon,
pertinent issues.
Salt Shed.
Salt
different-
Shed was bad. We saw a lot
Yeah,
of
that
illegals
was crazy.
there.
Yeah, man.
A
It's
lot
like-
of illegals there.
Oh, so my girl I'm dating, she lives right by Caputo's here in Bloomingdale. Yeah. My girl I'm dating, Bob. No, she said her street was blocked off and the next street over because there's apartments over there and
Oh.
ICE was over there raiding the apartments.
What kind of apartments
No
were they?
shit.
I don't know, yeah.
Rhyme with section
Ice
8.
was in the
But
apartment.
it's like, but Bloomingdale's a pretty nice area. So I was
Yeah.
like, what the hell is kind of over there?
Well,
Yeah.
anything right now. I mean, fucking.
Now
Yeah.
they're nitpicking. I hope they don't get my lawn guys.
Yeah, well, that's that's the thing. It's like I don't care
I owe
about
money
illegals that are hard
I
workers working.
First of all, if we get rid of all these people, hopefully it helps our GDP, releases housing, funds, healthcare.
Who's going to
But
wash your
nothing's-
toilets, Donald Trump?
Yeah, but
I'm only
nothing is
kidding
ever
about my
going to
lawn
change.
guys.
You know what I mean? Like nothing's ever going to change.
Nothing's
We're at
gonna
a point.
change, yeah.
It's not going to go back to the way it was.
I like
Everything's gonna
people's-
suck.
I like people's big argument. And it was like, well, who's going to pick all the the crops in the fields? It's like,
How about all these fucking kids that are playing video games?
yeah, but no, but like they talk
They're
about the
good with their
illegals.
hands.
They get rid of all illegals. Who's
Yeah.
going to pick the crops in the fields? Like, wait a minute.
Machine.
They've been picking, the illegals have been picking these crops for decades.
Yeah.
They
They should have a chance.
these
to
people aren't losing their
acclimate.
jobs. They're not getting
Right.
taken.
They come over legally for the
Well, no.
season, and they know they're here.
Exactly.
They,
They
fucking
get
put
either-
into
yeah.
the system.
They get work permits
They're
to
not
come over.
hiding out. They're not
Well,
engaged.
some of them
Exactly.
do, but then the companies that hire them also.
I'm sure there's a
But
few
they're kind of
floaters.
responsible for them.
I'm
At
sure
least
there's
when
a
you
few
were a
floaters,
slave,
and, like, who
they
cares?
paid for your food, they paid for your housing, all of that shit. Now we're all just slaves.
You just didn't get paid.
Well, we're all slaves and we're paying for all of this shit.
Well, the
Yeah.
guy
you
that
know what I
runs
mean? Like,
the
there's no justification.
the guy that runs the farm is probably it's run like a Cool Hand Luke type thing. Probably, you know, everybody's got to
don't know
fucking
about
stay
that.
in line.
No, I
Because
don't know
if you
about
fucking
that.
ruin my
That's how it should be.
reputation, you go in the box. You know what I mean? And everybody's not gonna fucking wanna
Go in the box.
fuck around.
Yeah, I mean,
They learn by
They'll
watching
pay
the
you
first guy
good,
in the
you
box.
go home, bring your money home to your family. You can come back. Otherwise, I'm turning you in myself.
And if you do
Any
well,
fucking around,
you become a house Nigerian.
Yeah, well,
Exactly.
I don't think slavery was that bad as everybody makes it out to be.
Well,
I'm gonna
it
tell you
depends
right
who
now.
you work for. Depends who you were a slave for.
Wow. The tiny hats, the majority of these people were.
Yeah.
The middlemen.
Pretty much all of them.
What's that?
Pretty
slave
much
owners,
most
yeah.
of the slave owners.
Well, and the ship
were
owners,
tiny,
and then when you
Well,
look
yeah,
off, how come
almost all
how come
the
they
ship
weren't trading
owners.
slaves on these certain days that are holidays that go in accordance with these certain types of religion?
Yeah.
It all kind of plays out.
Oh, wait.
But the actual
who
main
even-
people that turned him over to begin with were black, though.
Well, yeah.
You got to know that.
Well, obviously, yeah. You just don't go into a place, you know what I mean, and take people.
No.
I mean, you can.
But,
First of
but
all,
you know
let me
what?
tell you, yeah.
These people aren't
Genghis
going
Khan
the
and
Alex
stuff like
Haley movie Roots, that's what they showed. They showed them
Kinte.
going with like nets, like
Just catching-
like they're
yeah.
catching antelope or something. I'm not even fucking kidding.
But here's the
and
thing.
they wanted us to watch it. Like the teachers at school said,
More
you guys
fucking-
make sure you watch
Yeah,
this
just like
TV
Holocaust
special.
shit.
Everyone's like,
Yeah.
holy
All
shit.
propaganda.
It's all
Propaganda,
propaganda. And then
yeah.
you watch a Challenger and then
Yeah.
blow this
But you know, like
shit
at
up
10
and then now
years
go to
old,
math class.
I didn't know how propagandized it was.
Well,
At
and
10
that's
years
why
old,
they
I
do-
thought I was
yeah.
watching a documentary.
That's why they do it while you're
Well,
young.
especially back
Yeah.
then too. Nobody was really
Yeah.
like, "Oh, Roots was so great. Let
The
everybody
teachers
watch
were
it."
probably
Yeah.
told from the top, you better make sure you
Well, there was a
pound
cur-
into those kids'
Well,
head because it was only going to be like on once at 7
And these
o'clock on
teachers-
ABC
There was
on
curriculum,
Tuesday
These
yeah.
night.
teachers probably thought the same shit as you guys did because they're fucking idiots too.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And then the teachers, some of them would be wanting to talk about it the next day in class, and it was like a mini series, so it lasted like 5
Yeah,
days.
it was a big deal
and
back
the
then.
teacher would be crying to my points in class, and we'd be
Whimpering and
laughing. Me
Two
and
bits
Jeff
for
would be
you.
laughing.
2 bits for your knickers, milady.
And then, they really made it.
He
I
just
haven't
comes out.
seen it since then, but they really, really made it look like
What?
we went over there and captured them like
First of
animals,
all,
but that's
who
not
made
how it
that
went
movie?
down.
I bet you if we
Alex
look it up,
Haley.
yeah,
Alex
some
Haley.
sort of Stein.
Haley
He's
Stein.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rubenstein.
He's some kind of, black activist guy, a writer guy,
Mm-hmm.
Black Panther dude, and that was very smart and was the most literate guy.
Articulate, sort
yeah,
of,
man.
yeah.
And so
He made a movie about
he was
slavery.
there.
Yeah,
he
made
witnessed that all
a few
going
like
on.
underground
listen, man.
movies, and then started making bigger movies. and
There's
then
not, I mean,
Roots like sent him over the top. You
you
know?
really just want to push shit on us and make
And
us
really,
believe
it's a fictional story.
It is, well, to some extent. It's
To some
fictional.
extent.
But did
Yeah.
they show 40 Acres and a Mule when they paid all these people
You know
off
what?
and gave them
I was a young
reparations?
kid. The only part that sticks in your mind is all the terrible shit. See, I was too
Exactly.
young to learn anything.
Because
at
it's
that point.
traumatizing. It's trauma based. It's like MK Ultra, trauma based.
Like I remember
shit.
the scene
That's
when
what
they're whipping
doing.
the guy. I remember the scene when the guy runs away and they cut off
Yeah.
his foot. And,
And now
shit,
you
and I
have-
was
As they
thinking,
should.
oh,
And now
Lord,
you have a
As they
connection to
should.
that. Do you know
Well,
what
right,
I mean?
right.
So it's like if you're a feeble-minded individual,
that was
you
to
can't.
build the guilt.
Well, no, you can't. If you're
You play on
feeble-minded,
emotions.
you
'Cause
can't
the-
differentiate
'cause the-
between reality and fake. Just like Schindler's List, completely fake.
Yeah.
I learned about the Holocaust
people
from
think
a
that's
Jewish
real.
guy that wrote a Jewish movie that said white people are
Well,
bad.
here's the
and-
thing.
Yeah.
All
And
these
now you think you
movies
believe
are
in that.
fiction. A lot of them are just propaganda.
yeah.
All those
at
movies
Auschwitz,
that our
they had-
dads watched about World War II that are in black and white with, I don't know, Mickey Rooney or something in it.
Oh,
That's all
were-
brainwashing,
Well,
too.
those
It's-
things were sort of. I mean, you watch those guys fucking rush the beaches of that shit was real.
Yeah, but those
it's not
movies-
like Antifa going out there fighting ICE.
No.
You know what I mean?
Well, no. Hey, listen. What did Japan do?
Mein
with-
Kampf.
They probably had the same kind of
World War
movies for their
II.
country.
Before
Godzilla,
World War
bitches,
II,
what
no,
are you
they
talking
were
about?
handing out flyers that Americans were just like 10-foot, 15-foot tall, like barbarians that wanted to eat
'cause
them.
It's propaganda.
It's all like they
Yeah,
scared the shit. That's
yeah.
why these Japs were jumping off cliffs
'Cause they're
instead of
like,
getting.
"Oh,
They don't want to
man,
get
they're
captured.
coming.
They
Here
don't
they
want to get
come."
captured. They'd rather jump to their death.
propaganda at its finest. I mean,
Yeah.
they've done this leaflets
And they're telling us they're so honorable.
Look at War of the Worlds. Fucking Orson Welles. Remember how it just freaked the nation out?
Oh,
They
and
just
that was
made
real.
Here's the thing, though.
fictitious, like, you
Putting
know
it
what I
over
mean?
the
Freak
radio.
as many people out as they acted like it did.
But it still freaked people out, though.
But maybe only like 50 people.
But that was the whole point, though, to see how widespread
How
Some
they could
people-
do it. Yeah. How many people were
Didn't
feeble-minded?
realize it was fiction when they
Yeah.
tuned in.
Because they hear the radio and they believe everything that comes out of it.
Yeah.
Just like you look at the TV, you believe everything that comes out of
Yeah.
it. You go
Hey,
to-
I want to get back to the whole training thing. I'm going to
Yeah.
change
Oh,
the
I bet you
subject for a
do.
second.
Yeah.
Let's go to it.
Let me tell
Let's
you.
get to it.
Oh, boy.
No, I want to get to the whole Candace Owen Macron wife,
Bridget
Yes.
Macron.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
lawsuit, because now it wasn't she like
She
Bridget
moved-
Macron is supposed to provide proof that she's not a man.
Biologically a
she's gonna
woman.
take pictures of her genitals or some
Oh,
shit. Like,
come
No, they're probably just
Yeah,
gonna
no, it
do
was
a
gonna be
fake
like
DNA.
pictures.
They're just gonna do blood. All this. They're not gonna make her show her pussy.
I
Her
thought-
pussy.
Yeah.
I thought she said no. She's gonna take photographic evidence.
Of her pussy.
What?
Well,
Well, she
Taking
either has
on
a
her toes.
pussy or a
Yeah.
dick.
Huh?
She either has a
She's
pussy
gonna
or a dick.
she's gonna take a picture
Actually,
of
I'm
herself
going to tell you right
tucking.
now, they did that with Michael Jackson. Remember? They make him take pictures of his genitalia.
Because he has a
and
different-
Well,
they,
that
like,
was a
show-
court thing for something.
But I'm just, well, this is a court thing also.
Because he has a specific type of wang.
But this is a
look like a
lawsuit
Dalmatian,
more
I
thing.
heard.
Yeah, that's like spots. That's like what's his name? What's his name's wang's all chewed up. Well, like
Harvey Weinstein.
Weinstein and Epstein. What is with these guys
They had
having
egg
chewed up?
shape and
Yeah,
then this
chewed
guy
up
had
That's
wangs.
why
wangs.
they're rapers, man.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's also another reason. Epstein, Weinstein, Shepperstein. See, at least Kiki got the joke.
I get it.
Yeah, I know, but you just don't want to laugh.
But that's
'Cause you're one of them.
I want to
You're
know,
one of the
like,
chosen ones.
and
Exactly.
she's gonna provide pictures. Like, what is this gonna be like an upskirt shot?
If
What
you
is
get
she
in the
gonna do?
toilet, she's got her leg up.
You know what? Even
showing
if
her
they
gooch.
take blood, I saw this forensic files where this doctor raped this girl, knocked her out, and then when she woke up, she's like, he raped me, and he's like, no, here, check my DNA. He actually inserted a rubber tube under his arm.
I've seen that.
A lot
Yeah.
of work to go through.
And
To be a
she's
rapist.
going through
Right?
she's going through hell because she lives in a small town in Canada. She's like, check him again. And then they check him again. Then a couple years later, she's like, listen, check him again. He still has a tube in 5 years later. They take the
think they
blood
would go
out.
to a
And it's
different
like,
arm.
Yeah, right.
right? And it's still,
I think they
now
eventually
it's all
did, though.
dried out and all flaky and shit. And they're like, wait a
is
second,
the
what the
craziest
fuck?
thing.
So then they stab his finger and they check it. And then they're like, damn,
Holy
it matches. She's
Yeah.
not lying. So she went like 10 years in this small town with everyone saying,
Thinking she
why
was-
are you
think
doing
she was a
this?
whore.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
lying
Why
whore.
you ruining this man's life?
Yeah.
And then
I
it
mean,
comes
she's
to find
stupid for
out-
staying in the town, but
He worked at the hospital and was a doctor, and she
Yeah.
was some chick that was a bartender, and
Yeah.
went to her friend who was a nurse to get some pills.
touchy.
yeah, oh, man.
You know.
Yep.
And she was good looking and everything, and the guy knocked her out, doped her up.
I mean, the doctor had a good plan, but just
She's
didn't
like,
last.
I think I got raped, and she went and got tested.
Man,
And
you know, I remember that story, man.
yeah, yeah,
That
and the
is
motherfucker
crazy.
surgically put a fucking rubber tube under his own,
Right?
matched up with the vein, and
like,
left
how-
it in there for fucking years
Yeah,
to the
how
point where it was dry.
How diabolical.
Yeah, what
like,
a fucking asshole,
oh,
man.
man.
And he got in trouble, but you know what? He didn't get in enough trouble. These motherfuckers.
Well, that's like, I don't understand. It's like, buddy, you're going to go through this entire process just for, like, to rape some broad one time? Like, go pay for a prostitute if you want to go.
Well,
Get
you know what
laid
I mean?
sometime,
Maybe
you know?
he's like
I don't get it.
Dahmer light.
Well,
He
that's,
wants him to be fucking.
yeah. You know, exactly. No, and if
You
you're
never know.
and if you're crazy enough to insert, like, surgically insert
Yeah,
some
yeah.
weird
Unfortunately,
shit
it's all about
to pass a
power.
blood test,
Just
like,
to lie.
just
and
yeah,
shit.
to do a
You're
crime like
liar.
that.
all about
yeah, you're right.
power. It's all about
Yeah,
you
he
know what I
is.
mean,
It's
like
Dahmer-esque.
getting away with it and shit. I mean, think about it. That Larry Nasser guy.
Oh,
Remember
man.
that?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
this guy
The-
was
the
doing it
gymnast
right in
guy?
front of the
Yeah.
parents sometimes.
Yeah.
Like these people are like they're I can't remember who the comedian who said it, but he was like, "Thank God I'm not a pedo." Like that's the one thing I don't, you know what I mean? Like out of
Yeah.
all the things in the world,
Oh,
it's like to be
speaking of like that,
oh boy.
no, did you see the woman that run for governor in California?
Yeah, we talked about her. What was
Oh,
her name?
what a piece of.
I sent you that video the other day.
yeah.
She was sympathetic with
Yeah. Well, the pedos.
Kathy what the shit was her name? Whatever.
Something real
so they're gonna bring her in instead of Newscum.
Yeah.
She's going,
It's like,
get the
do you
fuck
really-
out of my
Do you
shot.
really
Yeah, she was
You're
yelling
in my
at her.
fucking shot. You're
Yeah.
in my shot.
This is
before.
the problem. This world is the craziest timeline we live in right now.
Yeah.
First of all, we're protecting pedos.
Yeah, that's
We're
it's
ushering in a police
unbelievable.
state. This is Orwellian shit right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
you're fucking scaring me, you know. 'cause
Why am I scaring you? I'm just telling the
it's
truth.
just
That's the
weird.
problem. When you
It's
hear the
just
truth,
weird
you're like,
because I
oh,
just
man.
reread George Orwell,
Well, here's this thing.
1984.
Has it always been like this, decade after decade? But now it's just so fast into our
Yeah, I
like,
wonder that
minds.
myself.
Like,
Yeah.
is it always been like this, or
We're
now
getting
we just have
too
the
much
information,
information,
so
that's what it
fast?
is.
It's like, wow, we're really learning.
No, you know what?
firsthand
I
what's
think
going
like
on.
in the 1890s to like the 1920s, people had not a care in the world.
No,
it was fucking great.
And they didn't
were
have a
living
clue.
it up.
Well,
and that's why.
I was listening to this pod. This guy was talking about when they first made cocaine into like powder.
Oh,
And it was
people
like
were,
it was
give
like
me
the
some.
like the 19th century.
Yeah.
And these guys, they were doing it because life became so trains, horses, cars. Like they felt like they
needed-
had to keep up with it. Like because they were so far behind, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the doctors were just like,
Here, have some
you
blow.
go. This is gonna, you know, because that was for
This is to
every
help your
ailment.
day. Yeah,
They
not-
put Coke in Coca-Cola.
Well, no, but that's what it was for. Well, they were giving it to people.
Yeah.
Like, here, this is how
But
you...
housewives were sitting at home fucking
What was it?
twacked on coke
Lauded. Oh shit, was it?
all
Not
day
the
long
Lauded,
and
but
shit. And
Lauded
the
or
guys
something
at
like that.
work, high on coke, he could work late and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's it. So everybody's
Well,
production
that's what
is
they do
through
in
the
North
roof.
Korea, and
yeah.
that's what they do in China. They give them like speed, sort of, you know, to like.
Look at, I saved 5 minutes because now we have a car instead of a horse on the way home
Oh,
from
just
work.
can
But I can work an extra 9 hours.
When
'cause
everybody's
I'm higher than a
complicit and
kite.
controlled, then you'll fall into line a lot easier. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Well,
Like
it's
it's
just
not
like-
going to be. It's not decisive what you're going to do. You just can't wake up one day and be like, "I'm going to go to the beach." It's like, nah, pray to fucking kill
then you
Kim
know how they-
Jong Un and then go to work.
You know how they besmirched cocaine when they illegalized it?
Illegalize it.
When they illegalized it. When they said, okay.
Made it illegal.
When they made it illegal.
Okay, there we
yeah.
go. Okay.
They said the blacks liked it.
Well, just like with weed.
Yeah.
With
they-
weed,
Like
yeah.
Reefer Madness,
With
they
weed,
did the
said
same
it
thing.
was
And that
Mexicans
was all
like that.
Rockefeller
Yeah.
shit because what they were doing was they had hemp
Yeah.
and they could use that to make
All
paper.
racial separation.
Well, wasn't
shit
it
right
Hearst?
there,
It's
though.
like Hearst.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, Hearst also, he was a huge campaign with all that shit.
Yeah.
Like that's what they always
early
did.
racial separation psyop though, before they had it mastered like they do.
Well, no,
now.
this
That
is like,
was an
holy
early
cow, this
version.
really worked. Yeah.
Actually,
legalized
back
it.
then it was more. I mean, they literally had segregation. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like back
yeah,
then it
but-
was.
And
it was
blacks and
But
Mexicans
that was
grass
the
roots.
reason to not do
Yeah.
blows, because it made these black guys into wild maniacs,
Well, I mean,
and
yeah,
they would
obviously
rape
that was-
white women. That's what.
Well,
they would
obviously
say.
that part was true.
Well, I'm just saying that's what they. That was.
I don't know what kind of videos you're into, but all right, we'll let that one slide for a minute.
No, that part about making the
That's very
blacks and
funny, though.
Mexicans
But,
crazy
I
and
mean,
rapists.
that's the
yeah,
whole
that
thing,
part
though.
was
It's
true.
all
I
we
don't
call
know.
it
No,
propaganda. That's all.
Yeah,
it is.
it's
Everything's
all propaganda.
If you do this, this is going to happen. If you do that, this is going to happen. But
And also,
take our
like,
pills from the
when they
doctor.
needed these people in the beginning, like anybody that wanted cocaine, or like the Chinese people came over to do the railroad and they're all wanting heroin, so they said, sure, do as much heroin as you want. And as soon as they were done with the Chinese people in the railroad, heroin's illegal.
Yeah.
All you people are under arrest.
Now we flush you down the toilet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then all of a
Well,
sudden,
no,
we go
I
to
don't know how
Afghanistan
quickly
and-
they did it, but slowly but surely that became illegal too. Oh, you got to go to the doctor now to get that.
Yeah, that's how it was.
I mean, I'm sure it wasn't like going to
It
the
all
doctor
starts.
now.
It all starts with chemical compounds and getting people hooked on shit and making their
And then if you
ailments.
were-
It all,
then if you
it all
were
starts with
drug-
someone wanting somebody
Drug
else's
shopping,
shit.
you'd have to go on a horse from town to town.
yeah.
But they
Not even back then. They just give it to you. They didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like it was
But
debaucherous.
the same
back then.
doctor's not going to keep giving you more all day. I'm
And I don't
saying
even
you'd
think-
have to go from town to town.
And I don't even
They're
think the
the
Wild
same shit
West
we have
was
to do now.
portrayed as it was. I think they glorify it so much. I think it was a lot more tame than that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like us giving the Indians smallpox. Like, get out of here. You think we were that advanced to give
I
them
don't even know if
smallpox?
smallpox you can even like transfer
here's
it
the
that
thing,
well.
Even
like,
virus
we did it on
bullshit like
accident.
that, yeah.
I don't even know if you can like it would spread as
On a
crazy
blanket.
rampant as they think it would.
Well,
on a
they would touch
blanket.
the blankets. What do you? They wouldn't get it.
Well, no,
You know what I
If you have
mean?
open sores and shit, and like, you're wiping it on a blanket, it will be on that blanket. But
Yeah.
how
Did the
long?
people
How
that
long
gave
will it
him the
last there?
blanket
But
have pus
I mean, you
on
just come
them?
up to
But that's
fucking
like that's the thing.
Big
How
Chief Thundernuts and you're just rubbing a blanket on it.
Yeah, that's
How? You know what I mean? Like the Indians taught us to, what do you call it, grow corn and get out of here.
Yeah, but no needles.
It's like, fucking come on.
Did they use the blankets before they gave them to the Indians, or were they new blankets? Did they weave them up and
First
say,
of all,
here's
think
some
about it.
gifts, or did they say, here's our old blankets?
Okay, so, but what,
Yeah,
I've
here's
been
these
told is
nasty
that
things.
smallpox
When we spread it
will kill you.
accidentally.
Accidentally, how though? Everybody would get smallpox. All of a sudden, this guy
Well, no,
rubs it,
no.
and he's next to you in town.
Because we're filthy from England, from the old world, so we have lots of
New
disease
diseases,
and things that
Well,
we're
yeah,
able to fight off.
well,
and the
yeah.
Indians were raw and pure. That's to
Well, I
give
don't know
them
about
the,
raw and
Well,
pure.
That's to give
compared
them the
to
purity.
European, they didn't have any
Well,
of
that's
those
part of the
bacteria
psyop
to
too.
fight.
You know, they're the pure ones.
And then they run a fucking boat getting scurvy and all that bullshit. You know what I mean? And then
Absolutely.
oh, man. When you really say this stuff out loud, it sounds so fucking fictitious.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? These guys came here on a boat and then they found Plymouth Rock, which is like this big. And then fucking the water hasn't rised up on it, so global climate change is
Well, no,
null
like
and void.
Plymouth Rock is supposedly the first spot where the first pilgrim
Yeah,
set
that's
his
what I'm
foot
saying.
to come on.
With the Mayflower,
Come on to the land to start the new-
Pinta,
And it's all
Santa-
bullshit. Yeah.
Who knows what the fuck happened?
Did they teach you guys that shit in school?
What's that?
The Plymouth Rock and all that? Like
Yeah,
at
that's a
Thanksgiving
that's a
time?
staple. It's a cornerstone.
Did they?
Yeah, that's where Chris
mean-
Rock came in. He needed a bigger turkey, so he pumped it up because it was like one of those Reebok pumps.
There's N words
Pumped
and
up
then
the
there's
chicken.
N words.
Yeah. Hey, whatever Greta Thunberg, whatever her name is.
Whatever she says.
Whatever she gets behind, I get behind because you see her
bet you
cans.
do.
You see her cans
She looks like
nowadays.
He-Man.
Oh,
and that's
dude,
fake. We've
she's
already
horrible.
talked about it. She does look like He-Man.
That haircut.
She does.
Have the power. It's just stinky armpits. That's all it is.
I can't stop seeing those cans though. With
They're
them.
fake though. They're augmented.
Not to me.
Reality, AI.
She's a dog, though, dude.
I
Not
know.
with those new cans.
I mean, that'd be great. She went
on.
to Israel on the flotilla and got a boob job.
She's the only hostage that gets turned away every time.
Hey, little boy, get
Go
the-
back. Go back.
Actually,
Nobody
if it was
wants
a little
to
boy,
fuck
they'd
you.
probably have it away with her.
No one
Oh,
wants
she's
to
not
fuck
the
you.
little
Yeah,
boy.
Except
come
your
down
low
like-
life on the Larry Needle Show.
Come
Kiki.
down like
Yeah.
miss it.
But you have to have the fake cans.
Yeah, those little tiny hands. That's all right though. I mean,
Nice
everything
thing
is
about her, though, she's from the old country, so she has her own cloth sack to put over her own head.
What are you talking about?
She's a dog, dude.
I know, but what does that have to do with what you just said?
For Kiki later.
I want to
When
look.
she
That he's
invades-
gonna whack off to
when
her thinking about when she has a
invades the United
knapsack on her
States,
head?
Maybe you can.
I wanna
send
watch her with
maybe
that
you could
He-Man
email her
haircut.
Yeah.
and have her-
All I want to know is where are these people pissing and shitting? Those are the videos I want. An Israeli flotilla.
I'm sure they'll.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I'm
Golden
sure they'll be out
showers
there
on the-
soon.
You're at sea for a month. Yeah,
Oh,
whoa,
man. That's a real
I don't think
knock.
they're out there for a month, are they?
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
think so,
How
man.
far do they go?
I don't know. Do I look like a fucking
Well, I mean,
sailor?
are they going across the world? I mean,
No, they're not going across the world.
they're going from like one
Spain,
point in
I think,
Europe.
or
Well,
something.
what's
Okay,
what's
so where's
across
she
from
coming
Gaza?
from?
Spain.
Yeah,
España.
no, they're not coming from Spain.
I thought so.
Can't be, is
Is
it?
that the Mediterranean Sea?
No, I don't think Spain's over there. Well, what are they got to be
underneath
coming from?
France.
They coming from Greece or something?
I
Yeah,
don't
but if
know
they're
about
going
that.
to
So
if
it's
they're going to
not all that
Gaza,
far.
You still got to go.
Gaza.
yeah, I think
yeah,
there's
that's
something
pretty
there's
far.
across.
Are you sure they
Look
took
at
a
a
boat
map.
there?
Who fucking
Well, they took-
cares?
it was a
I'm going to tell you
flotilla.
right now. The stupidest thing ever.
A
You know
flotilla,
what I mean?
is that more than one boat?
I don't know what it is.
Yes.
It was more than one. They had more
Yes.
than one.
Do you think they had one boat?
Well, I don't know. How
I-
many fucking people did she drag with
I don't know,
her?
but there was this one. Did you see that one? The Gaza Barbie. There was this one that's like dancing, and then they show her face, and it literally looks like someone just butt-ended her with a horse shotgun. I mean, you look like the biggest skank
What
I've
the-
ever seen.
Wait.
She's got more plastic.
The
surgery.
Homer Simpson,
Yeah,
like,
when she said
the makeup
whore.
guy. Yeah.
Oh, you haven't said the whore. Damn, Kiki,
What
that's
are they
great. I
gonna
love
do
that
when
one.
they
That's my
get there?
That
favorite.
would be great.
What do they plan on doing if they fucking actually make it to the
Banging
place
for
they're
freedom.
going? Is that it?
Yeah.
Actually, hopefully they just. Oh man, I was gonna say something.
Dude,
really
I
bad.
don't think they knew what they were going to do when they got
They
I
there.
mean, honestly, if they
I
made
think they
it to
knew-
shore, what the fuck
I
are
want
they
to go on
gonna
the next
actually
one.
do?
Yeah.
Maybe we should petition that. We should send Don Anforth on the next one too.
Yeah.
Him just complaining he's dope sick the whole time.
Hey, I thought you said we were gonna party.
I'm going to destroy him with my wolf hoof.
Yeah.
Yeah, my leg hurts.
He raises it up.
They raise the sign of a white flag for surrender.
It's a big hoof.
This is the Jolly Roger with the
We
foot
have
on
new.
it.
She'll be on TV. We have new flag design.
That shit's hilarious. Oh, whatever. I mean, these
shit
fucking
is
people,
funny.
like, everybody wants their 15 minutes of fame. First of all, this broad started off with climate change. Her parents are rich as shit. All of a sudden, she just fucking...
How could they not be?
She completely abandoned climate change,
right.
and then she just jumps on the bandwagon.
Well, I saw somebody was saying like her floatzilla added so many things of what do you call it?
Carbon emissions. I'd smell her life jacket.
She's done with climate change. Yeah. Fucking, and it's funny because she can jump ship and she thinks people think, oh, she has credibility.
Yeah,
and
with that
shit.
haircut, she'd probably run into somebody in the ocean that knows He-Man.
And it's like the other thing is the reason she's doing this because chicks in
Skeletor.
Sweden are pretty usually hot.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but they're making
She's
her
a
not look
dog.
hot.
Wait,
you
is she
understand
is she
doing that on
Swedish? I
purpose?
thought she was from like Netherlands
Isn't
or
she-
something.
I don't know.
No,
Whatever.
like Norway or
She's
Sweden
a woman.
or something.
You're a fucking dog brain. Every time you listen to this broad, she needs to be just put in a catapult and shot into the fucking.
Well, the girls there are
with the
usually
Mariana
hotter
Trench.
than that.
Yeah, really pretty damn hot.
Yes.
Who?
Sweden,
Swedish,
and Norway, and shit.
Denmark, all
Well,
those.
that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to disparage these people by
Well,
showing us a
I've been to
woman
those
with
places.
a man's haircut.
Yeah,
I've
why
never
do they
seen
do
that
that?
haircut.
Is that another humiliation?
I've never seen. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Ritual,
who
like you
told
have
her
to
to
do
get
this?
that?
It's like whatever fucking weird EU
But I want
country or
pretty
bullshit.
haircut. You do what we say.
I mean, dude,
And they
all
get
the
the bowl
memes.
out.
Dude, all the memes that were coming out, like she looked like Dumb and Dumber. She looked like He-Man. Like there was all of them. They were fantastic.
The one
They
with
do it
like
on
9
purpose,
people.
though. I'm telling you.
The
It's all
cartoon
not-
characters and
Yeah.
people I don't even know who they are.
Who?
All, like one of them looked like the Brady Bunch with like 9 pictures. It said "Find Greta" and she's like
Oh,
in there
yeah,
mixed
yeah.
in. It's like they all really do. It's you know you
This
gotta
poor
look hard to
autistic
find
girl.
I'm telling you, man, they were probably just doing fucking nose beers and just banging out on the whole ride there. You know what I mean? Like the ultimate shit.
But it's like, you know, she's like,
Dude,
Mommy,
Greta-
Daddy, I need 3 boats for my friends to go to Gaza.
It's like,
And I need
all right, here.
It's like, who pays her? And
And
what
I need a
fucking
He-Man haircut.
fur trading circle is she in? Because let me tell you, I want to watch from the window and see what's going on there.
They really never show her friends either.
She better
Oh,
get.
no, they
Dogs,
did.
Are any of your friends good
Yeah, they're all
looking?
fucking weirdos and retarded. It
Dude.
looks like. I mean, what do you think? You want to, Larry? Where do you go to the bathroom on this boat?
Yeah. Well, they gotta have a fucking.
They don't have a latrine, I'm sure.
They have a Godzilla toilet.
They
that
gotta
just
piss
opens
over
up.
the end and shit.
You just
over the end.
Godzilla. Like, damn it, Kiki,
Well,
get up.
you know what,
Get
though?
on deck.
They're from
You have
Europe.
like a toilet costume. Feed me.
You don't think there's a bathroom on the boat?
I don't know, man.
toilet?
Do I look like a fucking...
I'm sure
no,
there
no,
is.
Soy
Yeah, if they
Mariano,
got 3
soy
balls,
Captain
It flushes
Man.
right into the ocean,
Yeah,
guaranteed. Yeah.
No, you just go
Absolutely.
overboard like when you go deep sea
Yeah,
fishing.
Yeah, well, no, it's the same thing. It's a toilet
Man,
on there, it just
you-
flushes right out.
Dude,
to the
you and
sea.
I could not be on that boat. Oh my God. Let me tell you.
Why, you're gonna
There-
turn the ocean brown?
Turn the ocean brown.
Well, what are you talking about? We're talking about.
Well, he knows
shitting in the
exactly what I'm
toilet.
talking. I don't know if we need to spell it out. Oh, you got all cameras on deck. Like, how come you guys got 16 cameras? And they're all just pointing at the rail around the deck. There's some sticking out from the boat upward.
Yeah, pointing.
Down on the bottom by the water. Have you guys ever done
Do
the
you think
glass
they're-
boat?
Do you think they're hanging their ass over the edge and just shitting
You never
into
been
the
deep
water?
sea fishing?
No.
No,
but
there's
you
a
look
toilet.
like
There's
I
a
go
toilet. Yeah,
deep
there's a
sea
toilet
fishing.
in there.
You do it in a bucket, or you do it in fucking...
Okay, but
Well,
I've never,
this is if you're in a
I've
boat
never
that doesn't have a
gone fucking
bathroom.
deep sea
Who knows if that
fishing,
thing has a
dude.
fucking
It has a
bathroom?
bathroom. It's got it.
Yeah,
I would
I
hope
went to
not.
my friend's
And they're
boat
For
flush-
your sake.
Yeah.
on
had
some pier
collected
right in
specimens.
Chicago and Lake Michigan. They had a fucking pisser in the fucking thing.
Well, a
And we're
lot of
docked.
all
Well, that's
boats,
different. We're
all
talking-
boats
different.
will have bathrooms, but most people don't want you taking a shit in them, just because then they got to clean that shit out.
So,
I don't know how
usually
boat
they're
toilets
probably
work,
shitting
first of
over
all.
the edge.
No,
There you go, Larry. Now you finally came back around.
Yeah, they
What
got
I've
the
been
thing
saying the whole time because they're from Europe
I've been
anyway.
telling you
What
that. Why do you think
they
they
would
put
do?
their-
they put
over
their
the
cheeks. They
edge.
put their cheeks right through the two pieces of wood, and they kind of sit there.
Yeah,
and
why
they
do you
just
think
go,
there's
nope.
cameras underneath the boat pointing up
I
over the
understand.
edge? You finally got it? I mean, Jesus, we had to walk
But
that
why
run
wouldn't
around
you
the
just
block.
like join the little cult and go on a trip with them?
Because we're collecting
Well, that's why we are
specimens,
joining
yeah.
it. We're putting the
We're
cameras
like, why did you
out.
bring all these plastic bags? Mind your business.
Yeah.
We're having beans again.
I'm hired on as a chef.
Yeah. His name's Larry Beans McCoy.
Castor oil and beans for you.
But
Only the ladies.
yeah, but seriously, this is the ladies' side of the
Yeah,
shit. That's the
exactly.
men's side. How come there's no cameras over there? Don't worry about it. But seriously, the person that created that meme, putting fake tits on her, dude, like just pure
They
genius.
had nothing else better to do.
I know, but pure
I
genius.
mean,
No,
the
she
funny
doesn't
thing
have
is,
a nice rack. You're
I-
making
well,
that up,
he said
right?
fake
Well,
tits.
did you ever
yeah.
see the pictures of
No.
them?
She got huge jugs
Oh,
in
she
one
looks.
picture.
Yeah, she's like,
But
whoa.
the funny thing is, it starts a movement. Oh, now dudes are like, oh, Greta's got huge fat tits. And it's like,
But she
that's how
doesn't.
stupid men are. They're like, she's got great boobs, but she looks like He-Man and she's retarded.
Right.
But that's what's beauteous about it.
Well, it does. It definitely
No.
shows
love
a
it.
dynamic between, what do you call it?
We can
what's
make
terrible
anything
about
hot.
it.
Oh, Jesus, man. I mean, look at
I love it.
robots now. I mean,
Like, look at
dudes
I've
Griff-
seen hotter
Dude's a
robots
fucking
than
torso.
fucking Greta.
You can buy a torso
I know, right?
at the porn. Imagine going in there, just buying your
I want
favorite.
that.
I want the butt,
Check out these
some of the
stars,
legs,
yeah.
and the middle of the back. That's what I want. Here you go, sir. $90.
Here's
You
your,
want lube with that?
here's your fuck torso.
Yeah.
I
You want
already
the
used
clean-
it
yeah,
too.
You want the cleaning attachment for it?
How come that one's cheaper that's out,
Oh, yeah, it's a
outside the
floor model.
wrapper? Do you have a cheaper used one?
Yes, sir. Very slightly used.
okay, what
Only
time are we at?
slightly used by the.
time are we at?
Just for demonstration.
man.
Larry, time.
We're over time a little bit.
All right.
That's
let's
funny
shut it down.
stuff. But we'll get back to you guys on Macron's wife's
right.
Oh yeah.
upskirt shots.
Hopefully, I can get that on some sort of Discord. Or
I don't
something.
Somebody
think
will
she's
have
gonna.
it.
I really don't think she's gonna take pictures of her fucking
Gooch.
and send it to Candace Owens.
Well, that's
to
what.
prove-
No,
it's not-
it's not
definitely not-
Candace Owens.
send it to the courts.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is how funny and stupid life is. This is a movie.
the thing.
The president's wife has to send a picture of her
her
fucking
gooch.
cooch to some black lady that's married to a Jew that looks like an alien. She's got the weirdest eyes to prove that she's not a man.
Which she is.
Well,
But who told us all
one of my
this?
friends told
She's
me
a pedophile
definitely a
first.
man.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Candace Owens?
Yes. She's a pedophile, yeah.
No, Macron's wife.
Well, that we know.
Fucking Billy Macron.
Yeah. Dude, how
William
oh, that's
Macron
so
turned
weird.
into like what's her name, Madeline or fucking.
I don't know, man, but all I know is that
So
fucking
weird.
Pierre
Frenchy
faggot that's
Macron.
running France. Those people are
Oh man.
so fucked, man. They really are so fucked. I wish that we could just run guns to you guys and let you take over your country.
Yeah, same with Ireland and England. Let's give these guys some guns.
Yeah, lots of guns. Then you can just kill
Yeah.
people.
Get rid of the foreigners you got there, the
You know,
illegals.
an American
Take your
revolution on
country
your
back,
stupid
yep.
British soil. Your fucking shithole towns are from the 1800s.
Because here's the thing.
And hopefully you don't give your guns back again.
Yeah.
Right. Because like in Ireland and stuff, like they get in their thing and they do their terrorism and it's like a car bomb.
Like the
And
IRA
It's so,
and the
yeah,
fucking,
it's so
Protestants.
random and not as, maybe the people they want get it,
Well,
but
that's what
other
terrorism is.
bystanders, yeah, I guess you're right.
Terrorism is random, politically
yeah.
motivated.
This is like, it should go back to
You
sniper
don't even
shots.
need guns, though, the truth is.
John
if
Lee
you wanna
Melville
get
shit in the
that.
back of a trunk.
Yeah, good
Remember
old
that?
dude. Those guys, and they wouldn't have got caught either.
What do you do?
John Lee
You
Melville.
remember that?
Who's that?
Him and his son.
No, his son.
Oh, well, no, what?
wait.
Let's
Were
use
they
that
the-
term very
Were they the
loosely.
shooters on the highway shooters?
No, they were in their trunk, and
They had a
show
hole
up and
drilled
they
on the
would-
trunk.
Yeah.
They would go around
on the highway.
No,
well,
not
and
on the
gas
highway,
stations,
gas stations and
you know,
shit like
Rest
all over the
stops
place.
and
Yeah.
shit.
Well, yeah, something like that. Wherever people worked, then they would fucking.
I forget
'Cause I
how they got
remember
caught
we were
too.
driving around with the band all the time,
Some sort of
thinking, "Oh
plates
man,
or
maybe we're
something,
gonna get
probably.
shot by the highway shooter."
Yeah.
And you'd hear about him all the time.
They were highway shooters different. This guy.
No,
they
but this guy
parked
was
and-
like on the East Coast. One of
He
them.
was, yeah,
He was
yeah,
all over
yeah.
the coast. But
'Cause
yeah,
I
he would
remember
park
being
his car
slightly
and then shoot at
afraid.
gas stations. So he wasn't a highway killer. There
But the
was one in
sniper was,
Illinois.
I mean, they had the back seat pulled down.
No,
Truck,
it
like,
wasn't in Illinois. It
couldn't
was
even-
these guys you were
was the
talking
East
about
Coast,
with the
yeah.
holes.
Yeah,
John
you
Lee
couldn't even
Melville,
tell. Yeah.
I didn't know his name, but I remember being afraid of him and thinking, let's not get gas here. Let's get in this little town before we
Or it's
get
like,
on
here,
the road.
you get out and get gas.
Because we were all kind of afraid of the fucking highway or the gas station. You know,
Yeah.
as
That's
it was
kind of a
going
weird
on,
thing to
they'd
do.
report about it, and we're like,
It was,
"Holy
a lot of
fuck,
it was
that's
that
right
gas
where we
station.
just were and shit." I mean,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
kinda
and
scary.
everyone's
All right,
Like, wow,
let's shut
you
it
know?
down. We're long as hell.
All right.
Thank you for listening.
Thanks
If you
for
listened this
tuning
long,
in.
sorry about last week. We apologize
I don't apologize.
to all 8 of our
If
It
you
friends,
was a
still
good
watch
episode,
all 8 of our
too.
listeners.
You gotta be.
Have a good weekend.
Dude, this camera's like perfect. I should have been sitting like this the whole time.
Yeah.
Ah,
Show your little
dude.
pierogi to everyone.
Next time.
Yeah.
Look at my tiny
Thanks for tuning
pierogi.
in.
Yeah, it is.